Good afternoon, Total Warriors, and welcome to Couch Commanders Medieval 1/2 with a few different guests. We're starting off with Greg here. I will get him to introduce himself in a second. After Greg, in about an hour's time, we will be playing some Med 2 with Pav, who you may remember from every other episode of our historical Couch Commanders series so far. But we always start off with some new blood. And you are our new blood today, Greg. Do you care to introduce yourself, just who you are and what you're working on with, what you worked on, with Medieval 1?
Okay, yeah. So, hi everyone. My name's Greg. So at the time of Medieval, I was an artist. So that's the job title. Well, probably at the time we didn't really update our contracts or kind of job titles. So I was probably still officially a trainee artist, but I was an artist in those days. You was either a coder or an artist in those days here. So Medieval,
50-50.
yeah. So Medieval is actually quite good in the sense that's probably the last time where we kind of had that kind of art and code kind of job titles. Yep. And then beyond Medieval, this is when we start to specialize. And so you now had post Medieval, you had animators, campaign artists and things. But at this time here, was generally an artist did pretty much everything. So like, this needs doing, you did that kind of thing.
How many artists were there on Medieval 1?
Oh, that's a very good question. Normally, when you go to projects, you go like tens of people, like sometimes 100. It's like, there's probably about 6 of us in total. Something's I have to look at the credits, to be honest, but there wasn't many of us.
I mean, we have the credits somewhere. I'm sure.
Let's have a look at the credits.
Do you know what? I have no idea where the credits are.
Would it be in options?
I thought that, but it's
no.
If
everyone knows, well, actually, normally you'd have put like credits would be front and center, but obviously
maybe they'll pop up at some point. Well, I've teased them with it, so we'll show them the game. So you were an artist.
Yeah.
You know, whatever the title was.
Whatever the title was. If it says, basically in those days, whatever you did, if something needs doing, you just did it. It was not kind of like, oh, can you do this? It was kind of, we need to do this, and you just gone and did it. Or how do we solve this problem? It's like, I know how to solve that problem, and you just went ahead and did it. So.
And I mean, the art really here starts from the main menu screen of our older games in particular. Like, I mean, I'm going to press this button, and there's going to be a big swipe.
Yeah.
Look at that. You don't get those kinds of PowerPoint transitions, do you?
But the great thing is, looking at the kind of the res this one here, I don't think I actually needed my glasses. Actually, it's probably better without my glasses than
like those old CRT TVs.
Exactly. Well, that's a good point. Was it 2002 we released that? So it was the days of CRTs. And I think we only had one monitor, so I'm just thinking of the setup I had at the time. I probably had a 17-inch or a 19-inch CRT, and he did everything on that.
Yeah.
Well, now we have 2 or 3 monitors to do all the artwork. No.
Well, now you've got monitors on top of monitors and wide screens all around you. Back then it was, squint forward and see what you can see.
Yeah.
So if anyone in the chat has any questions about the kind of art of Medieval 1, feel free to ask. I have some of my own questions that we'll power through.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them you'll be able to answer. We'll see. But we'll see what we can get and maybe play a little bit of the game. I noticed immediately, I played some of this last night, and I jumped straight to the late period because I thought, it'd be fun to have like loads of units unlocked and like big empires. I was so overwhelmed. I think because I played Med 2 to get the save for this stream first, and I played Med 2 and I was like, I know Med 2.
Yeah.
I can play Med 2. I came back to Med 1 and it is so night and day different.
Yeah.
I think surely it's got to be like the biggest difference between 2 titles in terms of play style. I guess Shogun 1 and Shogun 2.
Yeah.
It's a striking difference in how they look and how they play. And
I was doing the same thing. I just like, I'll have a look at it again, and I just couldn't play it. I was like, where's the keys? It's like, it's the cursor keys. It's kind of thing. You have to remap your keys.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it's completely different. Yeah.
Do you have a favourite period? And you can pick any but late. Because that I've already experienced how difficult that is for me.
I always liked playing either England or France.
Okay.
So it's just like between those 2 there.
I mean, we could try the Vikings.
Yeah. I think I've really played that much. I enjoyed the as well. Yeah, let's go for the Vikings. Go for it.
Okay. So yeah, and you can choose whoever you want to pick. It doesn't tell you how easy and hard they are, so we'll work out live if we've made an awful choice.
Yeah. Actually, do we want to go to the main campaign when they go a bit more global? Always,
You want to have a look?
when I played, what I loved about Medieval was trying to conquer the other countries.
Oh yeah.
Because at that part of time was an interesting time because the borders kept changing.
Yep.
And so we, in Europe, the borders had never been like, okay, this is France, this is what it kept changing. Even Italy, Germany, there was kind of like, oh, actually now they own a bit of France or whatever, and that's what I loved.
Yep. And you've also got some really like niche factions here. Of,
Yeah.
Aragon, the Sicilians. Sicily is such an interesting faction to include as well. Was there? I guess that there's less kind of differentiation between those factions as we would now have in a modern Total War.
Yeah.
So how did you kind of cap yourself on where you knew when to stop, or is this pretty much everyone on the map?
Yeah, well, pretty much. I mean, the thing is we had a different culture type. So, like, you had different buildings and different kind of textures for where you played on the map. So it's kind of really kind of interesting. Which side are you going to go to? So,
Someone said it says the faction difficulty, and then someone else said that I can't read Old English script. Oh, it actually does say it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't.
I was too busy looking at the map, looking at the colours.
Oh.
I love painting the map. That was the thing.
Yeah, I cannot emphasize how much I failed to paint the map last night. It's what I have done though is I've remapped all of the camera controls to be WSAD, so we're going to see if that helps. The only thing I wish I could remap is left click being both select and do an action.
Yes.
That has been the bane of my battles so far. How about we try out the English? That's what we're playing in mid too. So
that's it. That's what's like that one there. Let's just see if we can conquer a bit of France.
I assume if the feed may flicker a little as our capture card doesn't particularly like it when things change resolution, and it looks like the menu of Med 1 is a different resolution to the battles and the campaign map, right? It seems to flick the application through. Also, last night I really should have just played the campaign tutorial.
Yeah.
I didn't. I booted actually this exact faction, and I went, what am I doing here? But this is much more of a board game, right? Than the more modern Total Wars.
This is what I loved about it, because it had that risk element and that chess piece kind of thing, and I really loved the idea of just like moving your chess pieces on the map, and it's just like, yep, I've conquered that bit there.
Yep.
I just really love that, and this is I spent more time on the campaign map on Medieval 1 because I just loved the chess pieces, even the Shogun. I just it was straightforward. I knew I was conquering that bit.
I find as well, like, and maybe this is some sort of bias because I lost, but because it is more board game focused, right? There's less free movement. I find the AI is actually able to make very, very efficient tactical moves on every difficulty I've played so far in it. So it's like they are, and maybe it's because they have more limited options. They know my weakness. Every time they know my weakness. So we've got some different options here to recruit. Any particular favourite?
The thing is, if we're English, we're going to use archers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. As a kind of.
We've got building. It is like lovely art for all of the buildings as well, isn't it?
Yeah. The buildings are great.
It takes 2 years, so it's I think in a lot of modern Total Wars, they kind of shy away from years as a measurement of time, right? So this is one of those where you are clearly moving through a timeline.
Yeah, that's great.
I think a spear maker sounds good, seeing as we can only make archers at the moment.
Yeah, that's good. That's going. I was thinking more farming, but I always like making money. But it's probably more prudent.
We'll have Mercia as our farmland in Northumbria. We can have the farms in the north while the south produce the units. There's I'm just going to have a quick check on the chat. So someone's saying the art of the campaign map is incredible despite the years. And I think that's the beauty of that art style, right? Is it holds itself well.
I remember, I think it's Esther who did that, so I'm just name checking there. So I'm trying to remember the people working on it, but Esther Reeves, she spent a long time doing that, a lot of detail in that, and it's great. It's an incredible job.
So was the hope here to make it look like one of those world maps you'd have on the back of your wall?
It's like an old style kind of map. It's kind of it's really quite interesting.
We're able to zoom all the way in now. So who have we got here? We have, I assume, my leader, King William II. Ripe age of 29. That is my age. Very ripe age of 29.
I wish I was 29.
He's in his prime. Let's put it that way. He's got to be. I need him to be.
Well, so if 29's prime, then I'm past my prime then.
Yeah. So we've got a title here that we could. The titles on the map. That's really interesting. I mean, I know that I'm going to end turn and get loyalty warnings because I do every time. We've got princesses.
See, look at those portraits.
Yeah.
That was quite funny because we had to try and work out how to do all these different portraits. So
Yep.
it was a model, and so I was like, okay, now it was like, how do we do this and vary it? So we just literally got a head mesh in Max, and it was just literally an animation,
Oh wow.
and it just literally morphed. So the idea was we just render a long animation of just morphing all the time,
Yep.
and with the camera that kept changing it. So each frame of this long animation, the camera kept moving, and it kind of rendered a different shape, because the more was just kind of moving the vertices on some of the face to
Yep.
give a different shape, to generate so many different faces. That's why they all look ugly, because it was just like a
Yeah, I mean, Princess Marjorie is, for a 16-year-old, you know.
she's had a hard life. I mean, so you just look at these are the ones that cut the mustard, because
Yeah.
literally we just rent the whole load, and it was just like, no, those are awful, and those ones
Yeah.
are doable. So I dread to think ones that are
Although,
just
it's interesting because Princess Marjorie, I'd say not looking great for 16, but King William II, comparing him to myself, looking great at 29.
yeah,
You know, he's still got light in his eyes.
yeah, exactly.
I did see a question from chat that was quite interesting is, what would you say is more difficult, creating imagery like building icons that confidently expresses what the building is in the older era, where you're fighting for pixels, or is it the more modern era of game design, where there's so much more screen real estate to work with?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'd say it's the modern one, to be honest, because there's so much more detail and the authenticity.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, some of the models are just, especially in game models, when I did it for Medieval, they were just essentially just boxes.
Yeah.
You was limited on the poly count and on the textures, and there was only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Like now you can really go into town on the detail. So I mean,
Yeah.
I was literally churning buildings out. I don't know how many was doing that on a day in those times. So you were limited in what you can do. That was the challenging part, because there was only a certain quality level you could get to. I was like, well, I can't do any more. Well, like now you can go into town and spend as much time as you want. Obviously, you've got a schedule to work to, but you can make it detailed. But you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Um,
So different challenges then, really.
yeah, it really was.
We have a few units here. I don't think that's going to be enough to invade Scotland or enough to invade Wales. I've sent an emissary here. I'm hoping that we'll get a bit more vision of what's going on there. I reckon we just recruit for now.
Yeah, just keep recruiting until we run out of money. Oh,
Charles is born.
I remember Nick Smith doing these images. So this is all done on the sketch pad.
Yeah.
So he had like an A4 sketch pad. So it's weird because you see, normally it's all digital. You get a Wacom tablet and someone paints it. He actually had a physical sketchbook, and it was all drawn kind of thing. And he scanned it in Photoshop and obviously changed it kind of more kind of sepia. But it's like, when I see that, I just remember him drawing away, physically, not on the digitally. It's kind of like, again, that's quite a nice kind of see those touches.
Yeah. Well, we've got two armies here, and I reckon with these two combined, we can take on Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's declare war.
Okay.
Oh, they're rebels in Wales at the moment.
Okay.
So let's see if we can take them as part of our... And we'll move the diplomat up, because we're going to scout out Scotland as well. So, Medieval 1. You moved on to this from Shogun 1, right?
Yes.
What was the difference in artistic vision between the two? Because you've gone from obviously very Japanese focused style here to a very European, Eurocentric.
Well, that's a very good question, because we're going to like with Shogun. Okay, we kind of established that, so we didn't go straight into medieval at the time. So we had the sports team, and we kind of finished the sports games at the time. There was a few artists, available. And so we started working on the sequel to kind of whatever there was, the next game after Shogun.
Yeah.
And at that time, it wasn't medieval. It was more of a Renaissance-based game.
Oh,
It was called Dominatus. Actually, some of those are actually my builders I recognise. And some of these
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so with it's quite funny. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked by the buildings. It's like some of these are a bit too warped. Because I think at the time we was basing it on the buildings that surrounding us. So a lot of the kind of medieval buildings around in England now, they're very warped. They wouldn't be built kind of like as crazy as this. It's kind of a stylistic. But it was just because it's like, well, this is what medieval buildings think they are. So I think I went a bit too crazy on kind of like the warping.
I mean, it's interesting as well. You can attack them. We've come to Wales.
Yeah.
We're here to take it over. Let's destroy the 4 buildings they've got.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then they'll love us.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, going back to so after sports game, we were working on. It was at the time we were working. Well, it was a kind of a. I don't think it was a code name, but it was like it was a. We called it internally Dominatus, and it was set in the Renaissance period. So it was slightly later on than medieval, and so we were literally. I remember we finished the sports game and we started churning out Renaissance units for these sprites here.
Yeah.
To do a kind of like a a Renaissance-based games, and then it evolved into more of a medieval game. I can't remember how we got from Renaissance. My memory's fuzzy at that point. But went from Renaissance to a kind of medieval, and it wasn't medieval to start off with. It was Crusaders. I think we had several working titles. I think it was Crusades Total War, and then officially when we announced it, it was Crusader Total War. I think that was the public name we put out. Then unfortunately there was political things that happened in the early 2000s, and it was like, well, we don't want to be associated with that. And plus the game was more than the Crusade. It wasn't about that. And then that's when we changed name to kind of medieval.
Yeah. Oh, those longbowmen are going to be trouble. In fact, quite a lot of that's going to be trouble, considering I have peasants and archers that I think are worse than their archers.
Okay.
So let's.
Have we got the numbers?
I think we've got the numbers. I don't think we've got much else.
Yeah.
And also, I think, are going to take up a really defensive position on a hill. So I think this is going to be quite a tricky battle for us. So we'll see what we can do here.
Yeah, let's just say
it's getting used to the controls, like the drag. Trying to work out where the drag is trying to drag from is really tricky as well. I will get there eventually.
If you look at the sprites, if you go like that, they change angles. When they go from left to right, you'll notice that they just get flipped.
Yep, because they're 2D, right?
Yeah, it was just because we didn't have enough memory just to do two sets. It's double the amount of sprites.
Mm-hmm.
So just literally the image is just literally sprite. So you just all of a sudden have the bow in left hand and it'll be switched on to right.
Oh yeah. Was there ever a hope that you at this point could have done 3D, or was that the plan for eventually we'll?
Yeah, well, during the development of medieval, we were working on Rome at the same time. So the idea was medieval was the kind of evolution of Shogun, and we had another team working on Rome. It had a different name, it had a code name then, but I can't remember what that was.
Yep.
But they were literally, then that was the sports team, so we just literally had the 3D engine of rugby, and then they finished the PlayStation 2 port of that, and they had literally a Rome with loads of with rugby men running around.
Oh yeah.
So it was actually my rugby animations, because on sports games I was doing the mocap stuff, so I was animation focused, and medieval was back on just general art duties. So yeah, what question was that answer in there? Can't remember.
We've got three answers.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure, as someone in the chat pointed out as well, I'm pretty sure they get a big bonus when they're on this hill. There's no way they're shooting. No. Oh, they are. So I thought I would sneakily go round and hit them from here, because sure, if they turn to face me, I'd rather not be going up this, right?
Yeah, no.
They are shooting me. That is incredible range. I guess they're not called short bowmen.
No. Can you get your horsemen up quickly up to
I guess I'm hoping I can kind of use this as a bit of a defensive perimeter. Maybe everyone's going to have to run here. I've lost 11 men already. Wales, I think, is going to become the dominant force of Britain at this point. It's not looking great. I should have waited and got some more people, I think.
Yeah, you're a bit too eager. You're a bit too eager to take on Wales. Is there a particular reason why you want Wales?
Adam's in the chat, and I don't want to say anything. Some of my best friends are Welsh. I love a lot of Welsh people, so it's fine. Yeah. All right, we're going to try and go round. I think we are just going to have to. I'm trying to force them out of position a little bit, charging through these longbowmen. I've noticed, and I don't know if the chat have as well. Any of them who've played Med 1, ranged units are deadly in this game, and longbowmen in particular are pretty nasty to deal with. Yeah. In one of my test battles, I charged my Royal Knights at their longbowmen, and the longbowmen killed all my Royal Knights on the charge there. Right. So we are going to work out what we're going to do here. Welcome to the next hour of this stream as I slowly maneuver my way into working out how we're going to deal with these guys. Right, well, we've got them reforming, and I wonder if now is the right time to just try and run up. I do wish there was and maybe there is, like a run button up here, because I can't double click and then set a formation, because then they walk.
Yeah.
I was
can't
hoping that
remember.
I could just press R, and that would do it.
That's you forget how the
I
Total
know.
War has kind of like evolved over the years, and you just like presume things like, oh, actually, with that, we hadn't had that in the.
Yeah, it's... If anyone... Oh, someone suggested loose formation. Absolute genius. If anyone has any idea what the hotkey is to force people to run when they've already been given orders, I would love to know that. I think this is all we have, though. I think they do only have these 3 units.
Okay, so hopefully we can just run them off the cliff.
Yeah, and like, sure, they've again got the high ground.
Yeah.
But slightly less... this is them running up this hill.
Yes, because
The simulation of this is, I find, really impressive. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be able to know that, like, the incline that they're having to go up and be like, no, they're not going quick.
No, that's the defect.
That's the kind of thing that just really blows my mind, with even in the early titles being able to simulate that kind of thing. Right, I'm just going to tell those guys to get in range. I think I am also just going to tell them to run at them. I don't know if this is awful for their... because they're still quite fresh.
Yeah.
We just need to get to these longbowmen before they can get shots off.
I remember these.
Someone's saying it's A. Unfortunately, I have remapped all of the camera controls onto WSAD, so that's not going to help me out.
Wow.
Oh, look at look!
Oh.
Come on,
you can do it.
we're firing back at least.
Oh, there's something's happening there.
I think the other thing that's hard to get used to is left click to issue orders.
Yeah.
This is my king, and I think he may be about to die.
Oh, well, at least he's like leading by example. Isn't
Exactly. So I'm going to get them to fire because now these are spearmen, right? So I'm hoping to just keep them engaged while the peasants get up. There we go. Look, follow the horse.
He's showing leadership. He's the last one running back, so that's a true leader.
No, don't engage the spearmen. Don't engage the spearmen. Let the peasants do that. There we go. Look, we've kind of broken those guys out.
Yeah, go for it.
This is advanced tactics. This is right now the best live Medieval 1 gameplay anyone can watch, and I think that's probably true. Right, we probably want to close formations up. The temptation I have now was to send my horses at the second set of longbowmen. They aren't just being killed though, so I think they've just got to leg it. Right, these longbow. If they can just, I don't know if I'm going to win this war against these longbowmen.
You got some people, yeah.
Am I beaten?
You need to get. Where's? Is there any way you can get your cavalry to get into the archers?
My cavalry are gone. There's 4 people left. I think they've routed. I think the Welsh have scared us off.
I think he was just too eager to take on Wales.
Do you know what the problem is? Everyone's routed except my king. Let's just tell him to leave.
So that's leadership skills.
Well, there we go. That's Wales seeing us off, so we're going to have to come back. This stream goal... Oh, they've ransomed us. This stream goal is to take Wales.
Yeah.
That's now... And now we've got a spearmaker. We can just not have only peasants. I think we're in good
I think
stead.
so.
Well, this is quite embarrassing for King William.
Yeah.
Vice or virtue gained, good runner. He will be remembered for the way he ran from the battlefield. There is a lot of this kind of tongue-in-cheek humour in the kind of early historical titles.
I think that's down to Mike Brunton. I think it was Mike Brunton's writing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's,
I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So, we probably don't want urban militia to be recruited now. We can get things that are slightly better. Third men, maybe? I would love to get some of those longbowmen that they had. That was an incredible range on those shots.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am looking for any... I think I just pick them up, don't I? We're getting there.
Can you merge the armies?
Yeah, I'm just looking at, is it worth it? I've got 11 men there and 4 in the other. So...
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
Let's put them, actually, they've all moved, haven't they? Because it's been their turn.
Just recruit.
Yeah.
I think you're going to have to recruit.
It's difficult when I have one building.
Yeah.
But let's build a second. So, siege engineer, how much do we really want to take out these Welsh?
Well, now, we've got the king as labeled as a runner, so...
Yeah, so we're going to bring in... You know, if they want to bring longbows, we're going to bring ballista.
Yeah.
I think that is the only proportional response.
I think it was a bit of a disservice to really call him a runner, because in the battle, he was actually leading. It was kind of...
He did run, and he did run at them.
Yeah, so... I think that's a bit unfair.
Yeah, agreed. Do we want to maybe build a fort here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Take us 4 years, but we can maybe start to get some more.
I think so. We just need to get more money, recruits.
Yeah, I think, especially up here in Scotland, we're gonna need. I reckon we're gonna need a lot of support to take that army out. I'll tell you what. Immediately though, like a difference between this and where's my diplomat? That's a princess. Is my diplomat dead? No. He's hiding. There he is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like one immediate difference you'd get between this and more modern Total Wars. In more modern Total Wars, they give you like an initial battle straight off the bat that's like, oh, you'll win this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't know who gave Wales the longbowmen, okay, but they did not want us to win that first battle.
Yeah. Well, maybe back to tutorials. I think that's why.
It's a right click. Oh, Henry Hastings. Oh, very pious. Not loyal, though.
No.
Oh, this army is returning home after having been ransomed. So those are my...
Yeah.
That's why I can't command them. Those are my ransomed units.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot completely that we also own territory in France.
Yeah, they're probably not happy about that either.
My heir has matured, though. Prince William. True cross has been found. Wow. Is that true?
Truth, yeah.
Catholic zeal. So now we need to take, at some point, need to go and steal that. All right, so we've got some more traits. John Mortimer's become a drinker. I don't know what's happened with John. You know, I didn't make an inn or anything. Oh, God.
Killer. I like that one.
Secret perversion is quite the trait.
Yeah.
And killer instinct, a talent for killing.
Yeah, I think that's what we need.
I mean, he's been called a runner, and it's like he's gone and just murdered some people. Like, how dare you?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, especially medieval times, you're gonna get like.
Well, we've at least managed to merge them back in. Right, everyone I think is gonna have to come in to take on Wales. What have we got here? We've got a little army. Is that 166?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Right, let's start gathering the forces. Wales, it's part 2.
I would just literally have a huge army, just merge everything one in there and just go. And...
It's the. There we go.
Just.
I'm sure there are better ways to merge forces than this. I think they've just moved, which is why they won't be able to.
You can just put them on top and then just merge onto that. No.
I think you have to click the people. Oh, what's that done? Should show me what I own.
Yeah.
I think you have to click the people and drag them in like that. But I think because they've moved this turn.
I think it's because they've moved that you can't do that. But you should be able to do it and have one big big piece here.
It's when they light up. It's a lot of like very functional UI in that sense. Like that is showing me I have picked up those people.
Yeah.
Like it is. I am holding a little man.
Exactly.
So it's very useful to know. All right, I think I've got some more units coming as well. So let's just get more people to help out with this Welsh rebellion.
I remember when we was trying to do campaign multiplayer, but it kept desyncing during medieval.
Oh yeah.
And that was a tough ask. I remember it was kind of there was me and Hal at the time. There was like they needed some kind of help on the QA and just on that. So we just thought I was the worst QA in that sense there. So because it kept desyncing, it's like, well, don't recruit. And the first thing I did was recruit.
Yep.
Just so I could beat Howard, kind of thing. So when he came in there, he's like, I had a whole stack of.
Oh yeah.
Kind of thing. I was just like, he was not happy.
Adam in the chat telling me I can just press M to merge everyone into one. Into one army. That's quite nice. So surely this is enough.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Do you know what though? Can I send like a princess there just to scout? Is that what princesses do?
It's to marry them off, isn't it?
I'm not to a rebel.
Yeah.
I just want to know if they've built up and I go in and I die again, I'm just not emotionally ready for it,
No.
Right. So I think we march next turn.
Yeah.
And we take out Wales and we just end this war once and for all.
Well, I don't think it's take out. I think it's to save Wales. Save Wales against the rebels.
Yeah, we are, we're here to bring roads, maybe? More than 4 buildings? All right. Unfortunately, secret perversion is spreading, but natural leader is nice. I'll take that.
Yeah.
All right. We got a lot in here.
That's it. I think that's it. We're going to do it now.
And you know what? A coward would auto-resolve. I wish I was a coward,
No, let's go for it. I think we're on there.
I think this is one of the things interesting as well, is like everyone moving at the end,
Yeah.
right? So it's not, you don't go in and fight a battle.
Yeah.
Everyone decides where they're going to fight. Everyone gets the chance to respond.
Yeah.
And then you fight. So we outnumber them 3-1.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be on that hill again.
I think so. Well, I think we've got more forces we can divide them there. So have the cannon
It's
fodder.
raining. Is that good for us? Does that help against archers?
Not really.
Rainstorms easing later.
Well, have we got how many?
Driving rain. Yeah.
Okay, let's just do it.
This also interesting of a way of like, this is how you choose your deployment. It's not the free deployment that we're used to seeing, right?
No.
So I'll have the archers in the front because I last time didn't, and honestly I think I need them closer.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of these is my king. That one.
Star.
That would be the king. One of these I think is my heir, and I
Right.
care about them a little bit more than the other one.
Yeah.
So we'll work out. Oh, we are in a slightly different battle map, right?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it.
Do you know how the battle maps worked in terms of?
How it's selected, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Now. I remember creating them. The idea is that you had to create a bowl because you see all the distance there, because otherwise you could see where the map ends. So it's always like you had to create a bowl, kind of like, and then the skybox is just literally just like we just faked kind of like hills as if it keeps on going indefinitely. But no, it was very kind of small, the map.
Well, then I will get our cav out first. We're going to send them round to here. Everyone else is just going to move forwards. We just need to get to those longbowmen. The peasants are being sacrificed up front. Let's see if we can sneak those round. And if we can get those archers shooting at the spearmen, that would be lovely. The cavalry is going to take some shots, but I'm okay with that. Let's just get them up the hill so that they don't have to
Can you
charge
go around the
uphill.
back or something, just to kind of...
I mean, they are right now running backwards. So
Yeah.
let's just get them round.
I would have
This
like
guy's going to have to go around this way.
have your spearmen as the kind of cannon fodder, let the archers
Yeah.
take pot shots of them, and then have the cavalry round the back.
I mean, we're seeing a very different tactic from the AI here.
Mm.
I am struggling to pick those peasants. There we go. So let's see how that goes. And now look, they've left them open.
Go on, go for it.
I keep clicking the wrong ones. It is the clicking of
Yeah.
like, knowing what exactly you've got selected.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them all to do that, and then I'm going to desperately try and tell these guys not to do that so they can go around. All of the other horses, I just want in on these longbowmen, please.
These maps are definitely inspired where we are in like the South Downs. If you look at the South
yeah.
Downs, especially if you drive to Brighton, they look exactly like these.
I think I actually saw Pav in the chat saying that some of the buildings like based on ones from Horsham.
Yeah.
We've got charge from behind. You know, this is going... I might just risk charging them in as well. This is going better. You know? Like, look at that. We've hit them.
I think so. We're going for it.
We're finally going to take Wales back. Look at all the smoke.
No, they are running fast.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
keep
outrun a horse down a hill.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way.
That's it.
There we go. They're marching very quickly. I call that running.
Yeah. So our king's still there? Is he still leading?
He's still alive. and
That's
he's...
good.
Oh, there's a
Kill
button. Is
them.
that a button?
Yeah, just go on. That's it. We're killer, aren't we? As a trait, it's a killer. Execute them.
Any Welsh in the chat?
Execute them.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
a brutal button. Where were they being held?
I don't know. It's just kind of.
I've just murdered 30 people.
We haven't got
Do
time.
you know what? I'm gonna let this one live, and
Do
he
you
will,
reckon?
for the rest of his life, wonder why.
I
why did he
reckon
get to live?
he'll have a grudge against you.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
I can't have that.
That's it.
Oh no! They
Just go on.
just keep popping up. This feels. I feel like I'm role playing our king at the moment.
I think that's it. I think you just got to just do it.
Do you think?
Yeah, I
But
think you
we
got to be
want Welsh-
consistency is key now.
We
You
want
can't.
the Welsh to love us. This is so brutal to do to them.
I think it's like anything. You got to be consistent. So
Well, we can at least keep the general alive, right? So
we get money from that, don't we?
we do.
Yeah. So then maybe then go.
There we go.
Yeah.
We can't hear it. Someone's saying that was a very wet noise. I don't know. I love as well that each of them has a leader
Yeah.
as their person, right? So some valor gained from the Royal Knights.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he took as many as he killed, and he killed the ones he took. So I don't know how honourable that was, really. Wales is conquered, though.
Yeah.
We may need to maintain a garrison to ensure the loyalty of the local. Why would the locals not love us?
After you executed them.
I've just
I wonder why.
You've captured a number of rebels. Their lands have been confiscated, but now you must decide their fate. We've got 68 men and 1 noble.
Yeah.
We can execute them all, execute the ringleaders, or release them all.
Execute the ringleaders. They're going to be troublemakers, aren't they?
Yeah.
And hopefully others will.
We've gained a rank.
Yeah.
Our fame is now widespread. Northumbria's got a fort. Mercia's got a fort. Oh, it's all... oh, no. He killed prisoners without hesitation when it looked like the battle might go against him. +1 dread.
All right.
Oh, God.
Was that good dread? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want people to dread us.
Well, hold on. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
People fall silent when he enters a room.
But that is leadership. That is leadership.
Is it?
You want to
Do you lead any artists? Do they fall silent when you enter a room?
The Darth Vader. Darth Vader's cool in the kind of like when he walks into a room. So
Is that what we've made here?
yeah, I think we have.
Alright,
We
well,
made the kind of like I just can hear him just
Oh, at least we can get loads more peasants now as well.
Yeah.
We saw how useful they were in that first battle. Hey, but more ballistas.
yeah.
So we have got some provincial titles here. I don't know if we have anyone to grant them to, really. Who is this person? A princess.
Oh, she's yeah.
Is she Hungarian?
I'm just looking at portraits. I'm just looking at all they're
Yeah.
horrendous, and I was responsible.
No,
for
they're
them.
not. Look, do you know what? They look like oil paintings.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they...
that's the thing is they'll render them at max, and then we put a Photoshop filter on them as well. And so
Oh,
it's just-
yeah.
so it was a whole weird thing to set up. It was just to do so many different variations of portraits and just kind of like just brute force.
I wonder then if I guess we should be heading up to Scotland next, right? So
Just
we will.
unite the whole British Isles.
Yeah, I think we've just garrisoned in here. Oh, we have little alliances. We've got none.
Yeah, wonder why we dread rated.
Yeah, people don't like us.
Yeah.
What's that button? Subterfuge status. So we have got some. We've got some people. Should we be sending our princess across the?
Yeah, start marrying maybe Flanders. Yeah, that's good. It's just
All right.
keep the French happy. We've got a bit of their territory, so
Someone said that's just what people looked like back then.
yeah,
And hey, all we've got is those paintings, right? We don't have any. We don't
yeah,
have any
exactly.
pictures.
Wow, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Bandits in Wales. No
Yeah.
castle was present, so we should start. Oh, unrest in Wales. I think
Yeah.
I just saw an army in Wales.
Oh no, we just done that, Wales, haven't we?
Marriage proposal. The French.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got the cross.
Yeah. Keep them happy.
Is that? Oh no. All right. Well, we're coming back, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Now,
Yeah, I told you should have killed them all. This is what happens.
this is. Do you know what? We're building a fort.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to stay here.
Yeah.
I guess public order a real big deal.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe build a church as well.
do you think? A royal palace, though.
Oh right, yeah.
I feel like our king would only ever build royal palaces, and people
Yeah.
would never question it.
Yeah.
And maybe some cavalry would be good. They've really come in clutch, and it'd be nice to not keep throwing my family at the front lines. Anyone but my son, over
Yeah.
and over again.
Well, you're marrying your daughters off, so.
Yeah, a copper mine would be nice.
Yeah.
I've not really kept an eye on our economy. It seems okay at the moment.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we got money, so that's good.
Do you know what?
We've got
They're
quite a
doing-
bit of money actually.
Yeah, we can keep investing. you know?
I think we need to spend more.
Oh please, I'm doing what we can
Yeah.
to spend it, but we're just too rich. People just pay their taxes. They fear us.
What about in France? Because we got Normandy.
Oh, we do, yeah. Oh, we actually have quite far.
Yeah,
into
so
France.
man, yeah,
I'm going to auto resolve that. That's
Yeah. I think we're not utilising that territory there.
I think we released them this time.
Yeah.
Oh, we've captured only men, not nobles.
I think you got dread. Just execute them all.
All right.
Just go. Stick to your
With a
carrots type
significant
now.
number of generals who have no loyalty.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think have we just had a crusade called to
the
take
Pope.
Jerusalem? We have.
Yeah. Okay.
Or hold on, at least preached a sermon calling. Oh no.
I think you forget at that time England was Catholic, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we'll see how this crusade goes.
Yeah.
Irritable, +1 dread. Oh, that's a different William.
Yeah.
He's learning. Right, we do have generals with low loyalty. I assume it's one of these people. Can I give them titles? Oh, that's a princess.
Yeah. No, you can give them titles, but I think they've got to be in the territory.
All right,
haven't
so let's move over. I know we've just left it because there was
Yeah.
a. So if I drag the title onto,
yeah, and I think they should be able, unless it's got another title.
unless I drag them onto the title.
You should be able.
Who
to
have I got here?
You should be able to drag the title on them.
I thought that said age 9.
Oh,
I was like, this is
that is
not.
very close, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't say 19.
That's
That's a bit of space in there. The font's not. Yeah.
Oh, you know, it's only Prince William with
Yeah.
no loyalty. Need to split the units off the army and then give the titles. Thank you very much. You know what? You can, if I can give him. Oh, I've taken both of them off. I'll give him Wales.
Yeah.
There we go.
Prince of Wales.
I maybe put him on the title.
You can do
Oh,
it. I
well,
remember doing it. So.
We'll tell while we work that out.
Yeah.
I had a couple of other questions for you then. I'm aware we are 40 minutes in and we are just like
We're just taking
take out Wales. No bandits.
Can we do it? Can we, as a mission? Can we kind of? I wanted to take Brittany because that's like my family's from Brittany, so I'll be quite happy.
Hold on. Disappointing news. The Spanish have convinced their commoners that they're content.
Yes, the most happiest. Yeah.
Floods. Oh. Copper mines. Hey, here we
Yeah.
go. It's all coming together. The peasant crusade started.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on in the world, isn't there? It's
know.
fantastic. Do we want alliance with Poland? Why not? As
Yeah.
long as it's not look, anyone who wants to come and help us take out the one Welshman who keeps.
Help us to defeat Wales.
Oh no!
They got a huge. Is that? They got a huge army.
Oh no! This may be the entire stream of trying to
Yeah.
take out just the Welsh.
We're failing miserably.
Yeah, I mean it's
I think we're not utilising the kind of the regions in France and get them to.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I think everyone just build armies and just take on Wales.
I mean, we had an army here as well.
Yeah.
It's all right. Let's
I wanted to take on Brittany, but
maybe build some forts. We can start. I
yeah,
mean, we're good for money. Are we good for money?
it looks good.
Yeah,
Look.
but I don't think it's been going up much.
No, but we're not going down.
Yeah,
I think, like,
we'll put a fort
end of
here.
the stream, we should be on 0 and just get the full brood to the army.
End of the stream. If we hold Wales, we will call that a victory.
I think so.
Do you know what though? As punishment for we're going to bring the ballistas over. I think.
Yeah.
So we'll get them out and get them over. Let's see what else we have going on. Let's just keep recruiting people. So yeah, some of the questions I had, you kind of touched on it, but like, what would you say are some of the visual influences or references that you used when you were making Med One?
Really, it was the surrounding areas. I mean, you think about, especially if you live in, England or everywhere in Europe, you've got so many buildings of this influence. I mean, I was brought up in Warwick, so it was a massive castle. There's that kind of like, it's like a silhouette. So it was like, you're living and breathing, you just see it in there. So it was everyday life.
Yeah.
And it's not as, so in those days, making a game, you wouldn't have to be, I know it was trying to be authentic,
Yeah.
but it was just like, just do stuff that was medieval.
Yeah.
It was kind of really that, like now we go really into town, into authenticity and, really get proper kind of research. But a lot of the time it's just taking pictures, even going to can you believe it, going to library and getting books out as influences. We didn't really have the internet as such then.
Yeah. It's
I think we just had one, at those days, I think we just had one machine that had the internet. Or if it was, we had on multiple machines, it was extremely slow.
Yeah.
So it was...
You'd have to dial up, search.
Yeah.
What did they look like back then?
Yeah. So literally we're making a building, we go like, well, here's a box and let's just put some textures on it. And yeah, that looks medieval kind of thing. And it's just like, it looks fairly authentic. And the same with the kind of when we did the sprites. It's like, it looks like, they look medieval. We had some books and things and stuff like that. So
I don't know if you saw what just happened. Things have gone poorly.
Oh no.
We have lost Wales. And in fact, the Welsh general is as good as our king.
It's so disappointing. I think this shouldn't be medieval Total War. It should be Great Britain or
Yeah,
Britain Total War.
Do you know what? We are playing Vikings. If we could just take Wales and hold Wales. I guess, so what I'm learning immediately, we probably should have stayed in there until a fort was built. But here's what I'm throwing at you as odd, yeah? We were sat in there with our whole army, and they still rebelled.
Yeah.
So yes, we will. We'll see if Wales manages to become the main force of
they're
Great Britain.
gonna take on Wessex.
I know it's. I'm accepting all alliances. If someone would help me against Wales, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is that +3 morale, -1 command? He didn't appreciate being captured, ransomed. Do you know what? Few would, to be honest. We have got a enormous army now.
Come on, let's do it.
I'm going to put my...
Can we get the other army in there and just literally have it? Just the Uber
It's just the
brute force.
begging Wales to please want to be part of our empire. Our empire of what? The little bit of France and...
Yeah.
All right, we
This is equivalent of like the tank rush. We just literally everything in one big thing, and we're gonna rush Wales.
It's... Why don't they love us? You
I
know,
wonder why.
what are we
You just
doing?
keep executing them.
All we bring is love and peace. I blame us pressing that execute button 3 times during the
I
battle.
think so. Yeah.
Hold on, William just got plus 10 happiness
All right.
to everyone in the province.
Okay.
So now they're gonna love us.
Yeah.
We're back. We're gonna commit some friendly, chivalrous warfare with them again, and they will enjoy being part of Britain.
I think so. I think that as soon as you've taken Wales,
Yep.
build some entertainment to make them happy.
We are starting to run quite low on money, so it'd be nice to build some things that give us money.
Yeah.
That's for mercenaries. What's gonna give us money? Trading post. That sounds like money.
Yeah, that gives us money.
Generates income. There you
Yeah. Come on, we need some money.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This looks like chess.
Yeah.
I'd say a very good kind of analogy there. It feels that way but it's everyone taking the turns at the same time. Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna auto resolve this
Okay. Fingers crossed.
because it says they have 360 versus 1,200. Okay.
Okay.
If William doesn't win this, I'm sending him on his own
I think
to
so.
take them.
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've taken Wales.
Yeah.
Now, do we execute them, execute the ringleaders, or release them? Now, part of me thinks, look, let them go. You know, there's only so many people left in Wales that we can keep executing until there's just no Welsh.
Okay.
So,
It's on you.
yeah,
Okay.
you know what? I think we're getting unrest somewhere. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
us though. I'm so focused on this one region.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's have a look actually at the loyalty. 191%. They're more loyal than everywhere else.
How does that work? Okay. So maybe.
It's all we had to do.
Not-
Not
I think so.
execute it.
I think that's the moral of the story. Don't be. Yeah.
It's either that or this army is actually so many people outnumbers the number of
exactly
Welsh. And the loyalty of the average person in Wales is so high. I can't believe it. Right. I'm just gonna see if there's any of these other questions that I had here. So, a lot of these I think are very, very technically minded in workflow stuff. But did you mention the kind of original name of Total War Medieval?
Yeah. So the original way, at one point it was Dominatus, and then
Yep,
it went to
yeah.
Crusaders, and then Crusader.
Yeah. Any of the big tech limitations you faced working on Med?
I think when we was doing medieval, it was about trying to do as much as it was adding more maps, making the maps bigger, adding more units. So yeah, and you got to think about this was an evolution; it wasn't a revolution kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Shogun really kind of like, well, that was the bench, that was the groundwork.
Yep.
So it was just adding more content. I'm a bit I'm sure there was huge technical limitations, but I can't really remember now.
Yeah.
I think it's just basically getting all the kind of. I think the sprites were more detailed as well. So I think it's all those having extra details. That was the limitations. What we can do.
Portraits.
Yeah.
I moved them out of Wales.
Yeah.
Just ready to make the exact same mistake, and then I checked, and their loyalty drops
Yeah,
dramatically. I
there
think
you
it
go.
is. We are bringing up the average percentage of the Welsh
Exactly.
population.
Yeah.
So let's just start on a second army. Do we get to see our income if we go here? There we go. Here's our economy. We are at a loss. We are losing money every turn. So we do need this trading. Let's see if we can grab it. Whoa, so many options. See if we can just get something to make
Is
us
that
some money.
the farming, whatever the one?
This one?
Yeah, that I think gets you. Yeah, that gives you
Generates,
income.
yeah, 200.
Income.
Yeah, let's get some income.
Yeah, I think.
And also, I think I put some farms down here.
Yeah.
So let's
Just
keep
get
that going.
everyone.
Everyone's farming.
Yeah.
We need to feed the Welsh to keep them
Exactly.
happy, please.
Keep Wales now. I think I'm trying to.
And also, that's free. Oh no, it's not.
No,
It's
it's not
600 for it.
Yeah, it's not-
Nope. But hey, Wales, look, we'll build you a fort. We'll build you some farms.
Yeah, exactly.
Please, just be happy.
Yeah, you can have a fortune and you get food. What more could you want?
Do you know, when I was doing some of the research for this title, I came across a couple of, it was either Steam forums or normal forums. We are broke.
All right, okay.
And some people swear down that that Med 1's still their absolute favourite Total War, like the one they go to, and what things they point at are things like the fewer layers of complexity on top of the map means the AI can be like razor sharp in its decisions. Like this Welsh AI, fantastic.
No, I mean, this is what I miss. I do like. I've always liked this kind of risk-based chess-based campaign map because it's very kind of simplistic, and you move your chess pieces, and it's kind of like.
Yeah, it is. It's the simplicity of it allows for more options in a way, right?
Yeah.
Or deeper options of those that are there.
Yeah.
I don't think we can afford any more people. I also don't think. I think we are going to have to split this army.
Well, if you can disband some of them and then just.
Who do I want to split off here? Realistically, I want my king to leave.
Yeah.
Let's leave the guy who is. No, let's not leave the guy who's barely loyal, because that sounds like he's going to take over Wales.
Yeah.
Declare himself king
Can we
of Wales.
disband him?
I feel like if we disband him, he'll revolt.
Yeah.
Right, what have we got? Those are the peasants. Let's leave the peasants. Right, we'll take everyone else, and we'll leave the peasants, and we'll just see what happens.
Okay.
How do I think I split them off like that. There we go.
Just thinking, if you want to, reduce your costs.
There you go, 122.
Yeah.
We're fine. Well, just because we have no money, we're gonna. Next up, you thought Wales was hard.
Yeah.
Next up, we're taking Scotland.
Yeah.
Let me have a look here as well. Someone's saying Medieval 1, the best soundtrack and battle music. Unfortunately, we can't hear it.
No.
Princess becomes spinster.
Yeah.
I thought she was like 19.
How old is she?
Matilda, wasn't she the one we had at the start? It was 19.
Yeah.
We are flat broke.
What year is she now? Like.
I assume she's just gone. Like.
She just disappeared.
Oh, hold on. Is that no? Was it Matilda?
I don't know. She's only 19.
No, this is. Look, I'm in the prime of my life, and I'm
Like
29. So don't tell me. Don't tell me
You
this.
passed it.
No.
Yeah.
This is wrong. It's scientifically inaccurate. Okay, then let's keep moving this ballista up. I feel like we're going to need that to hold against the Scots. We'll declare war on them, and then do you know what? That might be the end of the Med 1 section.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Scotland.
So we're going to take it. So can we get Britain?
I've been so lost in the fantasy of trying to take Wales that I barely conducted an interview. Was there anything in here like that you ended up getting cut that you really wanted to include in that maybe then made it into a future Total War?
Well, the thing is, I think when we did Medieval, one of the things we had to kind of stop was the kind of, I think Shogun had the assassination movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those are things we just couldn't do.
Yeah.
It was too costly because of because from Shogun to Medieval, it was like, well, actually, we added more different countries. Shogun's just one.
Yeah.
And so you got different buildings. So we had to concentrate more on doing more content, more units, more maps and things. So the cutscenes and things, the stuff was got cut. I think I really love the Assassinations movie. That's why we brought it back into Med 2.
Yep.
So I think that's the kind of thing I missed because that added the flavour to the game.
Yeah.
The kind of the movie. So I say it's like, yeah, that's the area that if we had more time,
You would have wanted those movies in.
Definitely.
And was there stuff that you like in Vikings that you were able to add that you'd wanted? Vikings, the first expansion for any Total War game, right?
Yes. No, it wasn't actually because we had Shoguns and then there was Shogun Mongol invasion.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So that was the first expansion there. Yeah, so the end of Medieval, that's just because we as artists, it's like basically I was then pulled onto Rome at that point then. So it's like, right, we need animations for Rome. And so I was like, so I remember doing a mocap shoot for Rome and then still getting phone calls like, we got these issues, the portraits for Medieval, so doing two things at once. Right. That was fun at the mocap shoot.
That's what Pav was saying last time, was that Rome 1 and Med 1 were started at the same time, right?
They were. That's the thing. And then all of a sudden it's like, we need you there. It's like, but I haven't finished these tasks on Medieval. Yeah. It's like, someone else can pick that up. We need you on Rome. So it's like, okay. So
do I have a boat? I don't think I have a boat. I think we have to make a boat. I think to make a boat, I'm going to have to make a port.
Yes.
How did I get here?
That's very interesting. Can't you just move across to Flanders?
Well, I was gonna see if we could take Ireland, but
I'm assuming that line there.
I can go there.
Yeah.
But I can't go there.
No.
So I'm gonna have to make a boat, but I'm not leaving Scotland at first.
No.
Do you know what we also could have done? Is we also could have put the taxation down. That would have been a smart thing to do.
Oh, that's a good point.
We didn't think to do that.
Like...
Not needed. So what would you say then, as we're hitting the 5-minute mark? What would you say, looking at Med 1, is like your proudest artistic contribution?
Oh, that's a very
I might. Yeah, the game does have a loading screen to get to the menu.
Yes.
I was gonna exit out just to go to the. I will save.
Yeah.
The custom battle maps to see if there's any of those maps as well that would be part of that answer.
I can't remember. I mean, I think it's just for me at the time as an artist, because we've gone from animation. So it was actually quite pleased just to able to do kind of the content, you know, the buildings and things, and it was a fun project to work on.
Yeah.
So I think it's just like, I don't think there is a single like what's the proudest part of that. I think it's just working on the game was my proudest moment. And to work on a title that did, you know, so to be proud of.
Yeah.
And to stand this, you know, the fact is that 23 years later, we're talking about it.
I know.
There's not many games you can go like, oh, actually, we talk about this one here, and it's just like, and actually still playing it, and it's just like, so I think that's what I'm kind of proud. It's like, well, actually,
the legacy of
the legacy, absolutely, and the great team, and then the team was, you know, we're working with. We had some great times working on this title here.
I love this little movie.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a picture that is panning over, right? But it's tricked me. Like, it's really interesting to be able to just look at all of it. Oh, actually.
Yeah. I think the destruction as well. We introduced the destruction on the kind of when we did the sieges.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. Kind of because I didn't have that Shogun, but it's just like when you had the castle walls and, you know, and things, and the towers breaking down. I remember kind of like just getting that to work, and I was like, oh yeah, so cool. Remember, me and Howard was just trying to get that working the program, and we were just getting it to work, and it's like, oh, this is so cool, kind of thing. Just seeing that, you know.
Are these all of the maps in game?
Yeah, there's probably some Vikings and stuff like that.
There is, yeah. The 479 maps.
Something stupid amounts. But if you think about it, all it is just literally flat mesh, and it's just vertices that you pull. And you had to be a bowl kind of thing, because otherwise people could see the end of it kind of thing.
Is your favourite map Hilly Inland 19?
Probably.
I know you love Hilly. I'm a bigger fan of Hilly Inland 17, but I know the big Hilly Inland 19 fans in the chat will know what they're talking about.
Well, the funny thing is, what was the boss at the time? I think it was when Tim Answer owned the company. He wanted a map made, and so it was like I said, like, I need this map here, and I did it. And he goes, yeah, it's perfect, but can you just spin it around 90 degrees?
Oh, yeah.
And there was no way of spinning it around, so I had to start again and move every vertex and just recreate it, but 90 degrees kind of thing there. But the tools in there, I think this is one of the games that, you know, we start putting tools in there, so you could create your own map. So you can do Hilly map number 20 if you want.
That's it. That's gonna be my evening. Is bring it back, and also again like historical battles, historical campaigns. So the ability to play
look at those. There.
Did these ones get extra time?
Oh, that's supposed to be Joan the Arc one. I was like, yeah, it's Joan the Arc. I recognise her. She was a custom one model, that one. So that's why she looks better than from everyone else, kind of thing. Some of these ones here. Yeah, that's really cool, kind of thing there. So it's like,
and there you go, your map editor.
That's the map editor.
And that's going to be the next 5 hours of the stream, is watching me meticulously place trees.
That's really cool. I enjoyed making the maps.
Yeah. And also these battles, I'll go into one just so we can see like what it's like when there's a massive scale battle going on. I would have no expectation that this is going to go in any way well. But having this many units as well.
It's huge. I think the maps are bigger as well for Medieval compared to Shogun.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is quite a hill of Hastings, isn't it?
Yeah. So those textures, I recognise those textures. I did those textures. I had the different versions for different climates.
Don't worry, I've clicked on everyone and told them to attack, and I think this was the tactics of the battles of Hastings, wasn't it? This is what they did.
Yeah.
Everyone just charged forward in one line.
Exactly. Tank rush.
All against one person as well, one particular archer.
Yeah, group everything in one big, formation and just charge.
And that's how the Battle of Hastings. That was British history.
That's it. It's a good thing there.
Seeing it in the making here.
Yeah. Some of these maps we look like English kind of, which are really good, recreated the kind of English style kind of countryside with the hedgerows. We haven't seen in particular here. There's a few maps you do see that kind of hedgerow, which was different from the Shogun maps.
Oh yeah, and even, do you know what, little details in the distance of the hints of trees, and because obviously it's cut here, right?
Yeah, you can see it. That's what you see. That's the map where it cuts.
Yeah.
And so, well, on Modern Total War, we just keep on going.
Yeah.
But there you can see that. Yeah, there's the end of the map, and that was kind of thing.
Don't fall off.
Yeah. But that's quite a good way of faking it, though, and it's really good. And so having that bowl kind of thing, and so kind of, and the skybox, how it works, that kind of like things like, oh yeah, it keeps on going from certain distance. So you can see the kind of, we're trying to fake the foliage there on the texture map, so making it a bit more dense. It's just a flat texture.
Oh yeah. So because you can see little, little bits of grass. And...
Yeah, but it's just a texture, just to make it a bit more like thicker, and so that should have a gameplay effect on kind of the speed.
Oh yeah, I think what I've seen the most is hills have a massive effect on.
Yeah, they're definitely hills.
But like that kind of simulation, I think is what people really love about Total War.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's great.
Well, with this glorious victory at the Battle of Hastings, guaranteed victory, we will be swapping over to Medieval 2. So I'm just going to knock us over to the studio camera, and hopefully that works. There we go.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Greg.
No problem. Enjoyed it.
You'll be most welcome back anytime.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you've taken on Wales and Scotland, so
and
you claimed Britain.
We took one province in an hour, and I think that was honestly very difficult. So absolute success.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. Cool. Enjoy Medieval 2.
Well, our second guest, I've seen them enter the room. He cares to appear. Welcome back.
Oh, hello.
We've missed you.
Yeah,
it's been a whole week.
It certainly has.
We've just been playing some Medieval.
I've been watching. Yeah, no, I've been. I was on the stream. I was watching. It was great fun. I'm someone.
Okay. It's
telling you to press A or R.
Oh, thank you. I really needed the. It's because I remapped a lot of the controls, and then when I was looking at like the hotkeys of things to do, none of them made sense anymore because I'd remapped it all.
Funny you should say that because to play Medieval 2, I can only play if I remap camera controls to WASD, Q and E and whatnot. Yeah.
It was the first thing I did when I booted it up.
But yeah, no, it was great watching the stream because I mean I love Med 1. I truly discovered the series with Med 1.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember discovering Shogun, and it was a demo disc on a PC Gamer magazine back in 2000, I guess. So it was pre-release. And I fired up, I was like, yeah, nice battles. It's a nice battle game.
Yep.
But at the time I was playing Civilization. So I was like, I like grand strategy. I don't want this battle game. So I'm not interested. So I just put it away. And then when Medieval 1 came out, I was like, oh my God, there's a campaign. What? This is a campaign in real time. What? But it was one of the flaws of the early marketing where, because the battles are spectacular, that's what they pushed. That's what was marketed. And it was just battles. And I had no idea that Shogun had a campaign at the time. And Medieval was amazing. That's how I discovered the series, and I was just fully captivated by it.
I mean, that's still a challenge we have in marketing. Like the battles are so flashy and they're so showy, and people get really excited about them, and then we also have to go, but these battles are cooler because they're everything you've built up over the span of 50 hours in your campaign, and they go, oh, what? A campaign? I thought this was an RTS. So yeah, funny, it's still the same. So welcome to my Med 2 save. Pav, so obviously Medieval 2 mostly made in Australia.
It certainly was, yeah.
But you had a part in the creation?
I certainly did, yeah. So this was my first gig, my first project, my first game. When I joined CA 20 years ago this year, 2005.
Happy anniversary.
Greg was one of my first colleagues that I worked with. I knew Greg as he was artist. I knew him as animator.
That's what I think you're also on. Oh, sorry, you're actually called Greg.
I'm Greg.
Okay, let me fix that.
I think we talked about this. My title on Med 2 was art.
Yep.
I was art in the credits. But yeah, so Greg was the lead animator on the team when I joined, even or an animator senior. You know, like I say, titles were simpler back in those days.
Yep.
And so Greg, myself, Nick T, a chap called Chris Waller, and Roland, who actually Roland, funnily enough, the chap that's responsible for all those beautiful loading screens and the art style in Shogun 2. So Roland and I joined at the same time. We both finished the same master's degree in digital art,
Yep.
and we joined CA at that time, replacing two chaps that moved to Oz to work on Med 2.
Yep.
And this was my first game. We basically did all of the movies for this game, all the installation movies, the event movies, all the cinematics that play. We did those in Southwater at the time.
So that was that the whole of the Horsham contribution, then the movie side?
I believe so. That as well as QA, some QA.
Yep.
Some QA, and I think some production stuff. Maybe some. Yeah, I think pretty much that's it. It's basically, maybe some marketing and stuff like that. But yeah,
a rare claim to fame then, to be one of the few people who worked on Medieval 2 and isn't Australian.
That's right. Yeah.
So welcome to the save.
Thank you.
I was playing this last night. It's gone pretty well. You know, it's gone better than Med 1 did. So we've got all of England.
Yeah, that didn't go too well.
And Dublin. And we have taken a little bit of France. We start off, I think, with Caen? Cien? I don't think I've ever... Yeah. I see it a lot, but I never say the name of that. Can.
Sure.
So here's what's happened is I'm quite happy with my position in Europe. I own a lot of the coast. You know, the UK citizens can go on their holidays on the French coast. They're having a great time. What my main focus at the moment is, there is a crusade that's been called to Cairo. I think a lot of prominent Catholic figures buried in the pyramids. Perhaps we need to take them.
What's your current standing with the?
So the Pope doesn't love me.
Okay.
So I thought, I'm going to go all in on this crusade.
Okay.
Now, here's the problem, Pav, is I have not yet seen a notification that anyone else has joined this crusade. And the Pope demanded that my faction heir be the one to lead this army. Wow. I gave him a couple of extras who aren't technically on the crusade just to help out. This isn't a great army. So I thought, I'll just throw him out there. We'll see what happens. But now it's kind of hitting me that this is my faction heir. He's got a long way to go to Cairo.
I mean, he's going to get there faster because he is on a crusade, I guess. So that's something. Is that the best way? Is
it's worth telling me. Is
it not better to go through across the old?
What, to have walked down? I think the boat is far faster than, because they've got some peasants in this army. Their movement's quite slow. Yeah, the other thing to bear in mind is I put them on two boats.
Oh, okay.
If this is to sink,
do we have pirates in this game?
In
this, I know we do, but
keeping an eye on him
because we had with the expansion.
Yep.
We had pirates were a thing. But I'm just kind of trying to remember if. Oh no, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we do. Oh, and they've got 3. So as long as they don't catch up.
There may be more in the Mediterranean.
Yeah. My other concern is if Egypt has any boats guarding Cairo, we're in trouble. But yeah, I don't believe anyone else has joined this crusade. So if we do this, the Pope's going to love us.
I don't think. I think the stream will be over by the time.
Do you think? We'll see. Because this is my singular. I'm not at war with no one else. My singular goal is to get to Cairo and take Cairo, and keep my faction heir alive. It's very important.
What's your diplomatic status like? I mean, this is back in the day where we didn't just have a diplomacy.
Yeah,
to look
I've had a diplomat going around getting a lot of map information. Yeah, we'll adopt. Honestly, the Pope is so demanding.
Have you not got any priests?
So that's the other thing.
Have you got any cardinals?
My archbishop is on this boat because I thought, I thought if we're going on this crusade, they need to be blessed, right? And honestly, everywhere's pretty Catholic around here. So I thought, he's got his work cut out for him abroad. So what did the Pope want from us? Recruit a priest. All right. I thought seeing as we're going on a crusade, I'd just stick everything on auto manage.
Well, you're not. Okay, sure.
There you go.
So you're still here. You can still manage.
I know. It's I'll let them do what they want while we go on our little Egyptian holiday.
Auto manage was fun, wasn't it?
It was. All right, we'll keep moving down. So, what was it like working with another studio on a Total War title? Was this the first time that Total War left Creative Assembly?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. It was. To be fair, it was fine because I didn't really work with the other studio.
You did your own.
We basically we did all of it ourselves. Yep. So we obviously had shared repositories for the data and stuff, but we built the sets that all the movies were kind of captured in. We kind of worked independently, really. It was a fun. The time difference was quite fun in that, for the game itself, because we had QA based in Southwater.
Yep.
You would have the team in Oz, submitting their changes throughout the day, and then we'd wake up in the morning and QA would have the changes to test, and then they'd submit their feedback or whatever, and then they'd wake up and have the feedback. So it was a nice kind of order in the way we worked that way. But yeah, no, for us, we kind of we had, like, say, a team of myself, Nick T, Roland, Chris, and Greg, and just which was nice, as well as some other bits, because I don't. Oh, what's that? Desertion. Yeah, that happens. Right, long trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need that money to be a lot. We are only mercenaries at this point. That's all we're gonna have.
But yeah, it was an interesting time. We did a lot of stuff. Like, at one point, I took some time out to do some Empire pre-production.
Oh yeah.
During working on this, so it's like the staggering of our games was quite interesting. Doing some building destruction pre-production for Empire, and then back to some of this. It's kind of, those days were fun. I posted it in chat earlier. I don't know if Greg mentioned it, but yeah, Med. You talked about the differences between Med 1 and the later games. Med 1 and Rome were developed at the same time.
Yes.
Both teams were working kind of in parallel.
Ships
so it's
ready.
quite, interesting.
I don't know if we're going to have anyone left by the time we get to Cairo.
Yes, sir.
You'll
Full
have
sail.
your faction air probably, and
We can go
And
no
he's
further
going to
this
have to
day,
recruit
sire.
every mercenary in Egypt.
well,
to
Cairo.
fight
I mean,
Robert.
let's see. What's the stack in Cairo? Can you see? Is it? It's not.
No,
you're right, you
this
might
is
be
why
okay.
I thought I'll be okay, right? Sure, no one else has joined the Crusade. Sure, we're going alone. Unless, hold on. No. Actually, I
Hang
think
on,
we are
wait. Is that France declaring war on who?
Milan. I
Okay.
actually think we are... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I'm in an alliance with Milan. Yeah. So, at least it wasn't the other way around. New family member? Lovely. Roger.
We really need to get an audio solution in here because I really want to hear.
You wanna hear
I
it?
want to hear it. It's so nice the old soundtracks.
The problem is, the audio solution would be like speakers, and then it will
just
pick
really,
up on the
just
mic.
really quiet. Just distant.
We can have someone come and play violin for you, I guess. So, how did the partnership start with the Australian studio?
I don't know, but no, I I remember because obviously I joined a little bit
This
later.
is
But
a
no, I think
brilliant
what happened
spot
was
to spring a
we had
deadly trap, sire.
some team members go out there
Yep.
and just set up a studio because they wanted to move out there. I don't know if they were connected to us, but there was some connections there, I think. And they just set up a studio
Aye,
because
sire.
they were supporting Rome with
Fine day to sail.
DLC with the Barbarian Invasion, I think, and other bits and bobs. And they basically at some point pitched and kicked off Medieval too. So yeah, that's how it started. And then there was a bit of a not exodus really, but quite a few of the developers moved from Southwater to Brisbane to join the team out there, which is how myself and Roland joined Creative Assembly. We were basically backfilling two of the chaps
Right.
Would you
that
wish
moved
to
out there.
establish new trade links?
So
God's servant. Continuing once I have rested.
Perhaps I can.
It is
I
in
don't think
both
this
our
is, but this is,
interests
so you can
to
tell
trade.
Antwerp was the last place I took.
Mhm.
That's where everyone's
that's
kind of
where you've got your big army. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to be left.
Fleet ready,
as
sire.
Crusade force by the time we get there.
Well,
the only people still here are the people not
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
Crusade.
Yeah. How can you? I can't remember. How can you deal with desertion? Is it just basically being closer to the target?
I
Because
don't-
I think
maybe.
because it's always a
I'm
I
going
am
to
spent,
level with you right
sire.
now.
I
Every
shall
time the Pope
continue
called for a
tomorrow.
Crusade in Med 2, I ignored him. I don't know if I ever really helped.
I always tried, but always failed
Greetings.
due to
I
desertion.
come
and
bearing
other-
word for you today.
Yeah, it's.
Many
I think
thanks.
it's.
You do
Oh,
not
what
your
was it?
time.
What did Poland say?
Oh, they just wanted map rights and alliance and
Did you accept?
the crew. Hold on. Oh no.
Oh dear.
What this
I
means?
know, but, well, so now your faction leader is on a boat,
He's on a
heading
boat.
to the Crusades.
Heading to Cairo on his own.
Ships
No,
ready.
please don't.
Faction leader. There we go. King Rufus.
Ew, is it because his chivalry's low?
Yeah.
He's not even. He doesn't even really believe in God.
Well, this is going to be a formative endeavor.
He's
I'm
going to
sure.
come out of this either a heavy belief in God or there is no God.
This is going to be formative. This is going to be. This experience is.
Oh no!
I really like this
Yes,
story.
sir.
It's
Full sail.
I think this story has a poor ending,
No more
but at
wind today,
least
sire.
Hungary's joined us.
There you go.
So us and Hungary together against Cairo, and
They're closer, so they might get there before you.
They'll. I mean, you'd hope so, right? Venice, if you want to join in, you've got quite a quick. Where's my?
Well, technically, you should have
At
travelled
your
down to
service.
Venice and then got on your,
I actually.
got on your boats from there.
My diplomat was here, and I think he may be dead.
Well, he's not there.
He's
Yes,
not.
Your
I can send a
Highness.
priest down. I just like knowing what they're doing over there. I was going to go scout over
In
here because if this is
God's
rebels,
Continuing
I might be
once I
tempted.
have rested.
Is that the rebels' colour? Might be tempted to try and take some of this land.
Gods.
No,
You
actually,
should
I
definitely,
think
you should
I
definitely
cannot
scout to
Oh,
see
no,
what's,
it's-
there, sire.
see what's up.
yeah, like I've got a whole army sitting here. You know, they can do something of use.
Or at least go send some diplomats, get some map information from some folk.
Yeah, let's get
Expand
some, let's get some
your
agents going.
knowledge.
Where have we got that does good agents? I don't really want to do. I don't want to keep screwing around with boats. Here we go. I just thought I could leave it and then we'd go off to Cairo and we'd come back and it'd all be fine. Let's get some boats as a backup in case I need a second crusade to fix my first crusade. The game audio is sometimes drowning out what we're saying. I will slightly turn down the game audio. I did turn it up for Med 2, which was my bias.
We are no threat to your fleet, Sadie.
All right,
Ready, sire.
let's see if this is still
I'm
going.
disappointed we've not seen any movies yet. What's going on? Where are the events?
Do you know what one
Are you
thing-
just closing them all off?
No, I just don't think we've had a. Oh, I just don't think we've had a movie one yet. Oh, honestly, so demanding. Where is? There it is. Let's see.
Build some mines, get some money.
How dare? I don't even think Poland's joined the Crusade. How could they do that to us? After
interesting.
everything I've done. Are you kidding me? They've left the Crusade.
Can you do that? Hang on. Have they? What? Okay. Well, there we go.
Is that allowed?
They just they just looked at a distance and were like, no.
Is that legal?
Not going that
Yeah.
far.
Oh, all of our people
Truce.
desert on the way. It's definitely not.
Oh dear. Do you get some kind of bonus with the Pope if you're the only one heeding the call?
I would hope so.
should.
I mean,
You
look,
should.
we're number one in overall, so things are going okay. It's just I just don't know how this is going to end for us. Someone asking if you can tell us anything about the tools and techniques you used to make these movies.
Absolutely. The tool was a 3D Studio Max version of which I do not remember, an old version in 2005. And yeah, the way we did it was basically we took a bunch of the game assets, like the buildings from the settlements and basically the buildings from the settlements and the maps, and we built sets in Max where we basically built the streets, kind of slightly more kind of less gameplay restricted widths and things like that look a bit more realistic. We had different sets for the different cities, outside the gates, rural locations for some of the assassinations and actions and whatnot. And then we had primarily Nick T, who basically kind of it was a director extraordinaire of the different scenarios, different kind of ideas of crazy ways to assassinate, be it blow pipe out of a barrel or giant comedic rock dropped on top of you, like akin to Looney Tunes or whatever, but Acme kind of book of tricks. We kind of mocapped a bunch of the animations. That was Greg, Greg and others mocapping animations in a primary school.
Wow.
Local primary school. We were bound by term times where we had to, quick, kids are off, let's go into their sports hall and record some mocap. We did that for a while. We did that all the way up until Empire as well. And yeah, we basically just kind of built the scene, set up the cameras. We rendered image files per frame that we then compiled with an app called Bink back in the day into movies. That was pretty much the process in a nutshell. And we did some kind of funky XREF for anyone that knows, like kind of XREF scenes for crowds, where we'd pull in lots of different scenes. So back in those days, the machines weren't too performant, so we had to kind of do clever tricks to get lots of stuff in a scene. So yeah.
The day is ours, sire.
And yeah, we for the things that weren't available from the game, we kind of made ourselves. So I modeled some of the interiors, like there's like a church altar for some of the scenes, like the marriage and the assassination. So I modeled that, put that together, and yeah, a bunch of bits and pieces.
We will get a movie. Don't you worry. At some point. Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe other cardinals are being promoted when we've done so much work.
But do you have actual priests that are?
I have one.
Do you have any cardinals on the council?
One.
Okay, one.
We
need to get more in there.
And he is on this boat.
You need to get more in there, so you've got a better chance of. There's no seats. But no, but you need to get them ready, so when a seat becomes available, they can occupy it.
I have some priests. They're not super pious. There's me, Alston the righteous even. Look at the top guys are warmongers. That's not very Catholic.
A different time.
I know. I'm going to try and get the AI to save a little bit, because I really think we're going to have to heavily invest in mercenary forces. Is anyone else at war with Egypt? We truly are crusading alone. I didn't even know that could happen. Mm-hmm. I can't believe the Pope has said, let's do this. It's really important to us. No one else. And he likes Sicily more than us. It just feels disrespectful.
Well, it's just proximity. Oh, we've got a question from Freeman.
We have. I think you touched on this, but he said we heard from Greg earlier about how the other projects were being made at the same time as Med 1. What else was being worked on at the same time as Med 2?
So at the same time as Med 2, we were kicking off pre-production on Empire. So, like I say, I moved over a little bit to do some pre-production on building destruction for Empire, kind of in Max Havoc kind of explorations, fit with physics and things like pre-canned stuff, which kind of became, I guess, the template file. We handled pre-canned building instructions from then on, which was kind of fun. And also a game called Viking Battle for Asgard.
Oh,
was
yeah.
kicking off, which is actually what I moved on to for a period. So I did, Med 2, then touched a bit of Empire, then a bit of Med 2, and then on to Viking Battle for Asgard, which was a follow-on from Spartan Total Warrior.
Yep.
Which was, I think, shipping literally around the time when I joined CA, and so I spent a bit of time on Viking, and then moved over fully to Empire. So yeah, it was Empire and Viking.
Fantastic.
And of course, I think also at the time I was working on Med 2, Ian and co were working on the Alexander DLC for Rome, which was kind of the first kind of DLC really that we've ever done, I think.
Well, we were saying we had Mongol invasion for Shogun 1.
Yeah, but they were kind of more expansions.
Yeah.
I think Alexander was the first kind of smaller, kind of what you would call a DLC rather than, like an update. An update that isn't like a big expansion, like a barbarian invasion or a, it's I think that was the first kind of smaller kind of narrative, strong, kind of something similar to what we did then again with with the Caesar and Gaul and for Rome too, as well as the Napoleon kind of had that flow as well.
I see Lionheart's joined us.
Hello, Lionheart.
Or raided us at least.
Nice.
May not be. He's here in spirit, if not.
It's nice.
It is.
We always get these raids in the afternoons.
We're a big fan of Lionheart.
Absolutely.
Where is my leader? Okay, so we're close. We're close to Cairo.
What's can we check your army? What's left? Let's have a look. No, look, they're holding fast. Look at that. Not a single deserter.
I don't think they can.
Have a strong commitment.
I don't think the game will let them. I think they want to leave, but I don't think the game will let them leave. So yeah, a lot of people talking about the Pope working in mysterious ways in medieval. I just really, really hope we don't hit an Egyptian navy. If we hit an Egyptian navy, I don't know what this save becomes. Not only is Venice not helping us, they're out.
Well,
they're out the club.
That's why. That's what you see.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever completed a Medieval 2 save where I didn't get excommunicated at one point. Because sometimes, like especially as England, all you're surrounded by is Catholic factions.
But you need to push to get yourself a puppet pope, right? That's the way you do it. That's what you got to do.
Oh, that's a strong alliance. It's not to go more on them. We got a marriage going on. Lovely.
There was.
Is it royal weddings that get your?
I don't know. What's going on?
To battle it is, then, sire.
We're gonna push this guy again.
Do you have Wales in this?
As in, I own it. Yeah. I took England surprisingly quickly. It was really nice getting back into the flow of playing Med 2. Like the things you can do in battle are just really fun, and hopefully we'll get to see that in a big siege of Cairo, and hopefully we don't get to see that with 4 men dying against it.
Sieges are fun. Just make sure that you bring plenty of rams, because that's.
I mean, we're ready for war elsewhere. You know, it's just.
Why don't you
You think we should?
I think you should expand your borders. I think we should.
Oh, hold on. We got a rebel castle there.
There we go.
Here we go.
Let's
All
go.
right, everyone.
These,
I mean, this is a lot of cav, isn't it? But
where are your longbowmen?
I don't know if I've got that far yet. I think I've started building I didn't think I'd actually have to build anything because I was going to just successfully take 20 units to Egypt. I think I built. Oh, I haven't got a bow here. I think I built it in Nottingham. Yeah, I did. So let's just start upgrading that. Don't do what you want. You do what I want. There we go. We'll start to get some longbowmen. But yeah, we've effectively got 2 armies here. Let's send our priest to go have a look as well.
God's servant.
We will probably, just thematically end up declaring war on France at some point because it just feels.
Well,
right.
it would be wrong not to.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's the last thing we do on stream, you've got to make sure that there's animosity there. Someone's saying waiting for Wales to rise again, obviously, because in Med 1 I could not take Wales. Trade rights.
Nice.
That's probably worth quite a lot, and we really do need money. I think we already have map information with them once, but if they're willing to do another,
You should do the no, actually no.
Have you seen this
don't do
offer?
that. Except we will take. That's a bit cheeky.
I just wanted to share maps. And do you know what the worst thing is? I made this offer. I was like, how about we show you our map and you show us your map? And they went, how about you show us your map and we don't kill you?
This is they're testing you, so you need to counter offer with the same. Yeah. This is
Are
a
you
test.
sure?
They're seeing if you've got the strength to
You think
you should counter offer.
Hold on.
With accept or we will attack.
Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Please no.
No,
please do not attack.
I think it works because then it's perfectly balanced and we're both offering the exact same thing.
It's a generous balance.
Exactly. Not interested. What? You can't decline that. Wait, are we at war?
They're not going to attack you now. There you
Are
go.
we at war?
No, you just.
But we said accept or we'll attack, and they didn't accept.
But then you. Yeah, I don't know.
They-
But you asked them not to attack. I don't know. We've broken it.
They've just gone.
Paradox.
How about we just go? There's nothing. All I wanted was to see their map. Okay, we've got
I
a
think
good
you need
amount
to
of
flip the book on them and say, look, give us map information or we will attack you.
I mean, I assume they're going to come and
What's
come and
their
talk to us
strength?
next turn. I think they're. I mean, the Imperial, like they're going to be big, right? They've at least got a lot of places.
You should go to war with them just to give Poland a better chance to expand into the.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Wait, hold on.
What was that?
Oh, I'm just not at war with those rebels.
How were you? Oh, because they're probably the French rebels.
They are.
Yeah.
All right, I really like the Billmen. They have got me through some difficult battles, but I really need some archers in this army. Okay, here we go.
Certainly do.
You know, I remember as a kid, I really struggled. Like Toulouse, is it?
Toulouse.
Yeah, this was like my choke point of this map because Spain started attacking me here. I had Milan down here coming at me. This was like where all of the action always felt when I played as England. We're one turn away from beginning our crusade in earnest. If we get here and the Pope calls off the crusade, I will be so upset.
We should then just call a crusade on the Pope.
Do you know what?
Our own personal.
You know what? That's
kind
what we
of,
do. We sail back up to the Papal States. yeah, how can we not be at war with rebels? Do you know what? They're French rebels. We respect what they've been trying to do here. Oh, it's not French rebels.
Oh,
That will be why. We've got old map information. I mean,
Who is it? Is it
it's just
France?
France.
Okay.
I'm willing to. Isn't Paris around here? There it is. I'm willing to just take out Paris.
Just march on the capital.
Do you think?
Just do it. Just do
The
it.
thing is, the Pope's gonna have such a go at us,
Oh.
and he's gonna be like, "Oh, end this war within a few turns," and let's get our diplomat ready.
Just
Yes,
get
my lord.
just get
Yes.
align an army along a bunch of cities so you can just take them all quickly, and then end the war. Just like, yeah, sure, I'll end the war, but I'm not,
Oh
once
no.
we've acquired.
Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so the mercenary plan.
We need to establish a base in Alexandria to build up a force. Oh, they have joined the Crusade. To be fair,
That's good.
if they desert us
but hang on a
next
minute.
turn-
What's going on here? Why are they not?
they're not actually part of it. Is there a way I can designate them as part of the Crusade?
I don't. No, because then they'll desert. So
Yeah,
maybe-
true. I think there's look. They've been told they're here on the Crusade. Yeah. Everyone else has been told, "Oh, we're just going on a holiday to Egypt. Just stay with us. It would be great." Let me see. Is there? I was going to ask as well what the reasoning was behind giving Med 2 to the Australian studio rather than developing internally.
Because they pitched it. I believe they were like, "Hey, look what we've started to do," and we were like, "Okay, cool, carry on." I believe that's the story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's probably...
I don't. I believe it's it's something that they were keen to do and pitched to the studio over here, and then they did it. So I don't think it was like a conscious decision.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do this over there. It was driven by that team.
Oh, fantastic. I need to make sure our king does not die in this battle, so we're going to dive in. This is the real Crusade. 4 people versus 4 people. Half of this army, not even British. Alright, let's see what we've got. These tribesmen, how good are they?
Doesn't matter. Just send them in. They're the mercenaries, right?
They
That's the
are.
rule, right? You send
Lightly
your
armed
mercenaries
fierce
in.
warriors.
You send your mercenaries in first.
Yeah, let's... And now we have free deployment as well, which is nice. In Med 1 we were talking about, you select the deployment type, right?
Yeah.
So, this is our glorious Crusade. We got the Crusade flags. Although these two have joined the Crusade temporarily, waving the flag. They've been told, it's just a new flag we're trying out with. Okay. Oh, what have we got? Oh, those ballistas. All right, well, we're going pretty quick.
I think you'll be fine. You're gonna be all right here.
They'll have... Will they have the... What range is a ballista here? Oh, hold on. I'm not playing this with a restricted
No.
cannon.
Who does that?
Okay, they're moving into... Okay, they're going to start firing. I think their reinforcements are incoming, so if we can get there
Just
quickly...
Use your cavalry.
Yeah,
Shush.
this is... I don't know what it is about going back to Med 2. I always struggle to get people to run without pressing R.
Just double click everything.
Look, if I double click, sometimes... Look.
It's
Oh,
working.
yeah, they had to show me up, didn't they? Alright, here we go. Look how fast they are.
No, it's
Come on.
calories.
No.
It's almost like that Shogun playthrough we did.
I think that's aiming at my faction leader. What are
It will
these?
do
They're
that.
spears. Oh! Okay. Spears don't engage. Okay, the spears are engaging. But I think we've actually just distracted them enough for these guys to make it in.
And then you can, there's
Yeah,
that cavalry micro.
just get out. It's
But they're a bit sticky though, so you have to keep spamming.
fine. They're out. Okay, we can... Yeah, the ballista's down and everyone's alive. Oh! Yeah, someone's saying it's a bit surprised that Medieval got a sequel so quickly from Med 1 to Med 2, right? I mean, Shogun 2 was a long time off.
Yeah, but I think it was just that perfect time because Rome 1 was came together really well, and it if you think about it, this is kind of a follow-on title. It's building on where Rome left off and kind of just polishing everything.
Yeah.
To a point where it's like the best of.
Yeah.
Following on from Rome 1.
They love to come back.
So it was,
don't they?
and also if you think about it, the team had the experience of doing the barbarian invasion and the follow-on content for the original Rome. That it was just kind of that natural, a great way to build on that and deliver that too. Because again, not enough Med 1.
They are broken. I fought one of the battles. It was like a 20 versus 20. It was an incredibly fun battle, and the French army just kept coming back. I wasn't French. Who was it? A rebel army, maybe. They just kept coming back over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, when you're fighting a siege, they go to their rally point, they rally and they come back.
Med 2's a game where I probably use kind of fast forward and game speed more than some of our other titles. Yeah.
I don't. Are they actually coming at us, or have they just left? They've just left.
But when especially in the sieges, when you're trying to capture that center and just bring them down to the last man, you have to kind of like I do press that plus speed quite a bit.
Oh, you can make mercenaries during the Crusade, but you have to abandon the Crusade first. That doesn't feel in line with my current values. I'm going to execute them. That's what the Pope would want.
That is.
All right. Can I? Yeah.
You need,
You think I need more?
Yep.
I mean, I think there's
one is not enough.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
all they
but
got.
still, one is not. One is not enough.
Okay. Are there any other? Happen to be any other mercenaries for sale? There are not. I think this is going great.
Are you planning to reinforce?
I'm going to take this place.
And then you
build up an
absolutely,
army next to the place that I'm meant to be crusading.
And then after, when the dust settles, you're going to have a stronghold in Egypt, right? So that's going to be good.
One thing we can't hear it, but one thing I really love about Med 2 is clicking on enemy agents, because they always have little voice lines of like, "Oh, leave me alone," and I'd love for us to bring back clicking on people
agents.
and them getting upset.
Agents.
They're beating us to Paris.
I'm an agent in Empire.
Oh, really?
If you start as Poland,
Oh,
whereas I'm
nice.
a rake.
Your orders, sire.
Did you choose that or?
It was a fun thing we did. So a bunch of the agents are we put our names into the the name databases because different folk from different cultures within CA. So we kind of put our names into the different name databases or whatever. But yeah, some of us became characters. Yeah, and I'm a Polish rake when we start the game.
Right, we are going to start building an army right next to the place that we're meant to be crusading. I'm real tempted for an armor.
And another fun fact, in Attila, a bunch of us are ancillaries.
Oh, really?
So you'll spot our little faces as little ancillaries in Attila.
That's good.
Yeah.
We have all we can recruit at the moment is a merchant. And I'll take anyone who I can. They are not happy to be part of the glorious British Empire of England and one bit of Egypt.
What else is going on in your events?
Let's have a look. Oh,
okay.
Love to see that
Nice
for him.
chivalry
he
and
was
authority.
Not,
Look at that.
He wasn't great.
See, it's formative. This experience is going to make him a better king.
Milan and Portugal are working together. Good. We're getting some retraining. Lots of stuff being built. Love to see that. Oh.
Can you maybe assassinate someone? Can you get some agents up and do some assassinations?
Let's get some assassinations.
To represent.
Where I need to go build like a inn, don't I?
Yeah.
Is it a brothel?
Yeah, to get yourself
Right, let's
a spy, get some spy actions out there.
let's build a brothel just for you.
Thank you.
Let's have a look. The not only agents. Oh. Any memories on how well the Kingdoms expansion sold versus the base game? Was there, because I noticed you only did one expansion for most titles, right? Was that the policy at the time of you do one expansion and then you're...
Yeah, that was the way we did it, right? I think it was a game. It was before kind of smaller packs were a thing, really. And yeah, that was just the way it was done. So we did a release and then an expansion.
Yep.
And then that kind of evolved over time as we we were able to do more. Do more support post-release.
Yep. I don't know. We're gonna Oh, that's our territory. That's not legal.
Yeah, it's trespassing. Oh, what?
We're not at war with France.
You are now.
Are we about to find out? We're not at war with France. We're not at war with France.
There we go.
Oh no.
Well, at least France is the aggressor.
True.
So the Pope's gonna have a problem with
That
France,
is
not with
true.
you. You're just defending.
I just saw an Egyptian. Wait, is that another Crusade army? Oh, friends.
Hang on, but I thought they
They're
called a
at
truce.
peace. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Can I just turn off their taxes?
Ooh, you definitely need some priests there. They've come out in force.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've got. Wait, I've got him in here. I've also got a merchant. I don't know what he's gonna do, but
Trade agreements with some.
I thought just sit him on some. Can my priest fight their priest? Is that how that works?
You can get your spy out though, and you can try and do some.
Yeah. Can I retrain yet? Okay, let's get a little bit. It's going to be 3 turns so we can start to recruit some units. I hope you're prepared for the French invasion. I don't think I am. Although we can take Paris as a
do it.
strike.
Yeah, look at that. There's no beautiful.
Let's hope there's not like a massive army sat, over here. Or... Right, well, we've got an okay little force here.
Yeah.
Oh, those are peasants.
Yeah.
We've got peasants.
Well, they've got a bigger fork though. Your defending peasants have a bigger pitchfork. You'll be fine.
The thing is, see, this is one thing I love as well. Like the different units having different ranges.
Yeah.
I can send the horses in.
You can, yeah.
I think that'll be enough. I think I'm gonna have to fight it on. Where's quick save? Is it just F5 on this? There, do you know what? Welcome to the on Total War streams. We don't quick save. We fight and we probably lose, but we accept the loss. You know?
Oh no, I was just merely in case it crashed. Who knows? It's an old game. I wasn't suggesting that you reload it if you lose. No,
because I wouldn't lose.
I would never.
I have 3 horses. This is all I have. We're gonna
No, you're gonna have.
and wait for the
You're
reinforcements.
gonna have the
right?
reinforcements. Yeah.
So okay,
there we go.
reinforcements coming in.
Yep.
And they, I assume, are taking up a defensive position over here. Okay. It's going to take a while for everyone to meet up, so this is definitely going to be a... Also, is this the only Total War with a 6 times speed?
I don't know. We'll have to ask chat, who can maybe Google for us.
Go and check every single other Total War and tell me if they have faster than...
We have AI to tell us that now.
We do. And also, the speed stops when you move the camera.
It does, yeah. That's
Is that a limitation of the engine?
That's still a limitation of the model. I believe the even in current games, if you fast forward, there are limitations when you do other stuff. It's just it's the model.
Well, they're all going to very slowly accumulate, and then I think the French have seen what we're trying to do, and they're going to try and split us up. I think they're just shuffling. Right, who have we got here? Who's there? Oh no. Ballista's in the woods. That's not going to help him much, is it?
No. So what's your game plan?
So I think I could keep all of the cavalry as one force.
Definitely some kind of flanking pincer.
Yeah,
You want to use the.
I'm thinking I split one off this way. Yeah, and the other 2. Oh no, that would have been a bad idea. I keep one this side, and the other one goes off that way. That's my thinking at the moment. So we hit them from the sides. Some talk about when they first discovered America during the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some fantastic expansions as well.
Yeah.
Those all developed by the Australian studio as well?
Yes. I believe they were. Yeah, because by that point, when they were working on the Kingdoms expansions, we were fully on either Empire or Viking.
Okay. Which is the American? It's not Kingdoms. Is it Kingdoms?
It was all part. Yeah, it was basically the
'cause it was
Teutonic
different
campaign, the
campaigns.
Americas campaign. Yeah.
Which is then something that was kind of taken over to like Rome 2 of campaigns being expansion packs, right? And in Empire as well, because you had the Warpath campaign, Road to Independence.
Yeah, and the what's it called? The Spanish. That was Napoleon, I think. Was it Napoleon?
I mean, Napoleon was all mini campaigns, and then the coalition, right?
Yep.
I think they're fleeing. Are they actually fleeing, or are they just manoeuvring? If they're fleeing,
no.
I gotta get in here.
They're corner camping. That's what they're doing.
They're turning back up and that is, I'm just thinking.
Cheeky corner campers.
I'm just gonna get this guy started running. They're really taking their time to get there. It's a historically accurate amount of time for them to get into position.
Yeah.
So let's just have to run it. Yes, small fuller campaigns and kingdoms. Reminds me a bit of another game did similar was Company Heroes: The Tales of Valor expansion.
Oh yeah.
Ever played that? Absolutely, like the 4 little campaigns within. It's one of my favorite expansions.
I don't think I played that.
I really like it when a strategy game does like a slice of like that strategy. Okay, I think we're gonna have to consider just charging in to get these. It's only peasants. I think actually
Just Control A, right click.
It's okay. Here we go. They're charging at us
You've
now.
forced them into action. There you go.
I mean, my guys are going to be so tired by the time they get there, but I, in real life, am not willing to wait for them to catch up. I'll tell you what.
Do they have any spears?
I'm just checking for that. Yeah, armored sergeants. I think they're swords, aren't they? Armored sergeants.
No.
Oh no. Spearmen. Yeah.
Pointy
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't get caught out. We are taking some ranged fire. Everyone wants to walk. That's not my faction leader, so I don't care if they die. Oh no, sorry, my faction leader here is just going to be, hopefully, a man of the hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully we'll have.
Let's see if we can get those archers.
That was a nice feature, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, we are charging into some peasants on the side. Let's hope the armoured people, they're over there. So we can just hit these guys before these armoured sergeants get involved. There's also just charge really close to those armoured sergeants.
Nicely stopped though.
Yeah, let's fall
There's some
back.
nice knockback effects there as well.
Yeah, we're getting those archers over here. Do you think these people will actually make it to the battle in time to hit a single person?
We'll see, but to be honest, if they don't, then great, because you won't suffer any.
I mean, I'll lose a lot of horse.
Yeah.
If I take the ballista out, that's great. This is what. Oh yeah, they're shaken. I think we actually just needed horse.
Just shock them into retreat.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice. There we go.
There we go. That'll be them.
Guard him well and make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
There we go. I mean, surely that'll be them. Oh, hold on. Yeah, enemy general fallen. Are they just running? They're shaken, but they're not stirred.
Knights certainly are strong.
Yeah. I mean, so we have the Eras Clash coming up next week.
Nice.
If we continue
It
like this,
is,
we will smash the enemy.
funny enough, it's a couple of days before my birthday, and my favourite, maybe my favourite total war. I did say that about Shogun 2, though. This was my first, love.
Okay.
I fully, it took over my life kind of total war game. So that'll be...
That was Med 1 for me.
I'm kind of
back in the day.
considering it like a little birthday present to myself, that I have gathered a bunch of people to play Med 2
It's
and
nice, yeah.
me to watch
Birthday
them.
party.
Yeah. Force people to play the things that I want them to play. But yeah, what we've done for that is you're only allowed 6 units of heavy cav.
Oh, really?
So we've taken some of the community rules,
Okay, yeah.
and we've implemented them in game as though we're doing like a serious tournament. But I don't know if you saw the last one. Monsters Abound we did Rome Remastered. He brought a army of only head hurlers.
Okay. How did that work out?
He lost.
Okay.
But I think the chat had said he kind of won the hearts of the people, the heads of the people. Yes, I did. I introduced unit caps to what would you do with prisoners?
I would execute. No, hang on. Yeah, it's the French, right? Yeah, absolutely. They attacked you, right?
This stream is going to get sent to like the
Police
UK
they
Foreign
deserve.
Office.
Well, they shouldn't be attacking you.
That's true.
I mean,
I did
come on.
nothing wrong here.
And also there was no general leading your forces, so there's no dread
Oh yeah.
kind of repercussions.
So
imagine.
I am fine with the Pope, right? He's happy with me. Yeah. How's France? How come this Pope?
Hang on, have you gained a cross in that?
I haven't. I gained one from building the chapel. Did I
Okay.
gain one from going all the way here on my own? No.
Well, take Cairo and then maybe
If I pop out. No, there's no.
Such a
mercenaries.
thankless task following these.
I know. If I send this guy to another region, just to build up some forces.
But hang on,
Anyone here?
you kind of
Anyone
need
here? No mercenaries. Oh no.
you kind of need all the help you can get with that.
Taken
With
too
that.
far. There's no way they'd attack me. Yeah. Oh, it's the ship again.
Continue tomorrow, sire.
Let's see.
There's going to be a rebel army soon if you're not.
I know, and do you know what the worst bit is? I'm pretty sure that rebel army is going to beat me because that's going to be like a good size. Why can I not attack with my priest other people?
Because a priest is it's a man of God.
Oh,
I
right.
mean-
I can try and acquire this person's assets though.
An opportunity for
Okay.
my
Oh.
lord.
Oh,
Out for their assets, sire.
Where did they go? Oh, you just okay.
I've driven them out of business.
Nice.
Yeah, this is what we do. We come to Egypt. We'd start buying up the businesses. We're playing a historically accurate stream here. This man is, his faith must be devout in the face of this. What are we looking like at Catholicism in this region? 10%. I'll take it.
Where are those spies?
So how are we looking
Gonna
in?
do some.
It is. It's religious unrest. I could make it my capital city. That would fix one problem. I think it would cause
Try
many
it.
other problems.
What's the worst that could happen?
I got. Has that made it worse?
Well, there's more crosses now. No, 40 plus. It was.
Oh, it's balanced it up.
Yeah,
up
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So it's kind of helped. Now let's go have a look at England. How are they feeling about this decision? How's London feeling? They're okay.
They're fine. They're fine. Can you do anything else? Have you got some extra options now for recruitment or build? Probably not.
Oh,
right?
in Nottingham I'll have archers, longbowmen.
Nice, but I mean, down in Egypt, can you do
Oh
anything?
no, it's next turn I think.
Okay.
Still
It's-
ships and one merchant.
Okay.
But we're retraining. You
Nice.
know?
Yeah, yeah.
So we've got that going for us. If only the entire army hadn't deserted on the way, I think we would have already taken it.
10 minutes left. 11 minutes left. Where's your spy?
We
Come
just
on,
need to
let's
take-
get that spy. Let's do
We
some
need, the goals
agent
are
actions.
get an agent action and oh no, are they about to hit me? That looks like he's gearing up to hit me. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, good luck to you. Oh, this is easy auto resolve. What? Hang on a minute. How?
They outnumber me.
Okay. What's going on with that flag display? They don't look to. Oh no, there's a bigger.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they should outnumber you based on
I
the
kind of want to
flag
auto
UI.
resolve this because I feel like if we fight this, that's the rest of the stream,
Mm,
and we're not going to get to see an agent action.
you will lose though.
Oh,
Oh,
will
what?
I?
Well, there we go.
And
Well,
execute. Let them know if they fight me, they're
Yeah,
not going home.
Yeah, yeah. If you attack them, you can mount them. You can, but if they attack you, yeah, just
I just saw a very big Egyptian army.
yeah. Good luck.
Oh, do you know what's really upsetting? I think they're going to take Cairo.
Well, that's fine. They're your.
No, I came all this way not to take the city next to Cairo. Have I lost?
Crusade colleagues?
I have bad
Consortium.
news. So they have, now that they've fought a battle, they've actually joined the Crusade properly, and they've
And they've
immediately
started
decided to
to-
leave. Wait, hold on.
But they
You're in
won.
my capital, you know?
And it's the capital. Yeah, they should.
Exactly.
We're already deserting too.
How are we looking? You know, public order's getting there. It's getting there. Can I turn off tax? Oh, they wouldn't like that.
Well, you can. You can.
That was very high. There is an exempt province from
Yeah,
tax.
yeah, that's the one.
Oh no. No.
I'm sure there was a way. Come on.
If I auto manage, what are they going to try and do? No, they can't do anything. Okay. Well, let's continue attacking France.
So hang on, you've taken Paris.
I have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Of course
honestly,
you have.
is that not the moral victory of the stream? Let's get everyone's gonna have to retrain. That's fine. Maybe they have better like armory stuff here as well. That'd be nice. Do you know what? No,
Nice
I
bit of
can't-
unit upgrades.
I can't afford to build things. I need the money
Well,
for my mercenaries.
build mines and things like that get you some income, right? Get some
Hail my king.
income buildings.
Hail my
Yeah, but I
king.
just is that
Hail my king.
I'm having an awful feeling that we're not going to take Cairo, and I really will feel like I've let you down.
Making camp here.
I need you to say that I won't have let you down if I don't
You,
take
you,
Cairo.
you won't have let me down if you don't take out. No. I made the statement of you not landing your troops by the end of the stream, and you've
Yeah,
actually managed
true.
to take
I have done that.
Alexandria, right?
Would you accept a ceasefire?
Absolutely not. No.
We didn't execute them to make peace.
No,
Let's put it that way.
They had the audacity to attack you. Now they need to, pay.
Oh, he's hiding. He's crouched down. Hungary, please leave. Like, take everyone out and just leave the city to me.
Well,
okay, I've noticed something.
On the plus side, Hungary will face off against that army. Oh, hang on. What? They took a capital.
Wait, Venice is back. Hold on.
What happened? What happened there?
Hold on. Hold on. There's some stuff going on here.
Well,
Firstly, okay, the tribes were them. All right, but they knew what they were signing up for.
They were mercenaries. You were paying them.
I'm gonna go over here and see if there's some more mercenaries. There are no
But-
mercenaries.
How did?
Making camp here.
Were you attacked? How did that happen?
They've just
I blinked.
no.
and
It's just rebelled.
they just kicked you out.
Yeah, relation worsened with Venice. I don't even know what I've done to Venice.
Oh dear. Where's your
People
capital? Has your
dying.
capital just reverted back to London then?
I'd hope so.
Or is it Paris now?
Do you know what? Let's insult to injury. Where's is that it?
Nice.
Oh, it is. It is.
It
the
is.
capital.
It is. Yeah, perfect.
Just as planned. This is what the stream was really wanted to be. Was we took Alexandria, we got kicked out. We ran around holding out like money, like please, please fight for us. We have no one.
Maybe it's time to
give up on the
give
Crusade.
up.
No, this was.
wait for Hungary to just put a dent in Cairo and then just swoop in and take it.
Do you know what I think is actually really insulting as well? Is hold on. Why has Portugal just attacked Wales? I can't emphasize how much this is derailing.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, hold on.
How long have you been at war with Portugal?
I don't know. Here's the thing, yeah. The tribesmen are back, all right? I like to think these are the same ones who deserted. And they've just gone, how about you pay us again? Please. Any mercenaries? Oh! Hold on. Wouldn't that just be in this bit of water here?
Yep.
Oh, we can just go back them up and then claim all the credit.
Yeah.
The problem is, if any of them actually attack us, I think my king is dead.
Yeah. Do you have an heir, right? Who's your heir?
The thing is, yeah, Portugal only own Portugal.
Well, that's why they're expanding to Wales.
Why have they done this?
They saw the previous stream and
they're like, Wales is clearly the place to be. I've got longbowmen now, so they're going to regret this.
Nice.
I'll leave behind all the wounded and start marching on over, I guess.
Should use a spy to weaken them first.
Do I have the ability to recruit a spy anywhere yet? Wasn't it here we were getting?
I don't remember.
Spy?
Yeah,
Ready?
there you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
Here we go.
Okay, so at least you can turn them to the French.
Yeah, I mean, do you think this will be enough people?
No.
Wait, is that that's their faction heir? This is a lesson. We can teach them something.
You should bring more.
Firstly, we need to bring a priest down because clearly they've abandoned God. And secondly, we need as many people to start.
Just bring everyone.
My big regret of just sticking everything. It took so long to tick them all on as well, and now having to tick them all off. Actually, I desperately do need. All right, let's get some knights, some more longbowmen. Okay. Yeah, this is. I usually have Milan do this to me, not Portugal. Here's the problem as well. I think I die if anyone attacks me. I'm just kind of sat in the corner trying to not buy a ship over and over again. Okay. Here's the plan. I did so much work for this Pope. Is the Crusade still going?
No.
Sure.
No,
hold on.
No.
We're not even able to vote. Sicily? Hungary. Do you know what? Hungary did join the Crusade.
Where's your cardinal?
He's just getting a vote.
Okay, yeah.
He's not even up for consideration.
Yeah.
I say Hungary did join the.
They did. They were the only.
Hey!
Look at that! Yeah, look at that. Nice. Finally a movie.
There we go. Do you remember making this one? Where were you? What the day was it?
I made that altar.
Oh,
so
nice.
that wooden altar was one of my first. All that wood behind this was one of my first kind of assets that I made for this game.
Oh,
for this game, yeah. And there's some nice kind of there's some crossbow snipe assassination movies in that cathedral where you can get nice overhead shot. Yeah, look, that feels good. We got a movie.
Oh,
ooh.
Oh, that's unfair.
So well, obviously,
Yeah,
because he's Sicilian, but look at that straight away.
Oh, hold on. Apparently, there is still a crusade in progress, so
Well-
he has kept the old crusade up.
Where was the other pope from?
The other option, Spain.
The one that died.
Oh, I can't remember. You know. Oh, they'd asked us to blockade a port as well. Well, I just didn't.
That was just your mission. That was probably a
That's
council
fine.
of nobles rather than
Yeah, they can do what they need.
than the pope.
This is going swimmingly. Honestly, stream could not be going better in terms of there's no one to recruit, and I'm stuck between two Egyptian armies. I think we have 3 minutes of this stream, and I think this stream ends with Rufus dying in Egypt.
I think you should go and try and do something with your spy.
Is he recruited? Was he 1 turn or 2?
Should
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, look at that.
Should we spy on someone with a ally with a 95% chance?
Let's do it.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, these are fantastic movies.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
How did they not see it?
It's better than
Oh, they are. Why did I say it?
nothing but his trees. But yeah, no, that's there's a.
He's gone. Oh, my English ally.
But this is intentional. You'll see because in a minute.
Yep. Now it's the question mark, isn't it?
No,
What's
he's
happened?
going to come up. There you go.
Oh,
He was luring him in.
I hope he's learned.
Now he is successfully
Oh
infiltrated.
yeah, Italian? Is that what they speak in Milan? They
Yes.
do now.
Yes.
Did they then? Milanese? Oh,
Sure.
oh, it's
No,
the same
it's
movie.
the same one.
He's done it twice.
But yeah, each of them has like successes and failures, ridiculous failures. They're all they're fun.
Right. This is, I think, the death of our faction leader. Also, it might be that we're going to Wales to take back Wales rather than save Wales, based on I think what Portugal are about to
It
do.
would be really nice if you lose Wales, because it'll be a nice kind of bookend
Oh, yeah.
to the narrative.
Do you think?
The stream's
Do you
narrative
think
today.
nice is the right word for that? You know, other words, humiliating, perhaps. Oh, thank God. Oh, truly, God has abandoned them. You know, why can't I tell this man that? Oh no,
Crusade's about to end.
5 turns. Oh, Hungary failed. Hold
Go
on.
for it. Do it.
Hold
do
on.
it. Just do it. Just go.
Hail, my
I can't
king.
get there without.
Try it.
I will not waste
I have to
words on
fight
you,
them.
infidel. I will not waste words on you.
Can I go the long way round? Is there
Hail,
another
my
way?
king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my liege.
And this is the sign of a true strength of a Crusade army. Also, again, they all left. But again, at least we have Paris, you know?
We do. Yes, that's right.
Uh-oh. That's it. Leave. Leave it for us. We haven't yet lost Wales. We've got no one. Here we go.
Sire, marching to war.
We've saved Wales. Wales is fine.
I'm pleased for you. Yes.
Relations worsened. Yeah, they invaded Wales.
They don't like you now because
What are
you
they-
beat them.
Oh, that guy, the warmonger's dead.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. How are we doing right now?
So does that mean there's a spot has opened up? There are 3 empty seats. Come on, get some priests.
How do I do that?
You have to recruit priests, and then your priests
I've
have
got
to gain
priests.
piety and be and then they can join.
Hey, oh, I was going to say, where is he? Because he was in that city.
Mm-hmm.
Still 14% Catholic though, so I feel like, do you know what? I feel like if we
Travelling
can't
alone,
take
sire.
Cairo, we can at least.
Oh, you can now. You can now.
Can I?
Well, you can.
I can attack
You
it.
can
yeah.
attack it.
Oh, hold
and
on.
then-
Right, this is extortion. They cannot keep leaving and then coming back and asking for more money. I am genuinely being
This is-
extorted.
Yeah, but look, you can attack it, and then it's 5 o'clock, and that's it.
Oh, no, I didn't-
We're gonna win.
I didn't make it.
Oh no.
Here's what's happened, yeah? I've come to Egypt. I don't know how these people deserted at sea. Did they just jump off the ship when they saw what
Yeah.
my plans were?
Swim to shore.
And then, how does it end? Oh, I've been scammed in Egypt over and over again. At least I didn't get attacked.
They saw you coming.
Yeah, strongest faction, is that me? No.
You
faction
have-
destroyed. Port. Oh!
Look at that. You led to the destruction of a faction.
is their-
That's
that is their
an
comeuppance.
accomplishment.
Uh,
And you took Paris.
I could win that.
As you will, my king, to battle.
If this army comes back, I'm in trouble. If this army doesn't come back, I'm
You're still in trouble.
There is no way in which I'm not in trouble. There's only one way I win this, I feel. And do you know what that is? It is an auto-resolve,
Okay.
where the game randomly has decided that because he's decent command,
Yeah.
that I've managed to win it.
Just
That
a
is,
roll of the dice.
I
That's
think,
the only way. Yeah.
the only way. Because they haven't made it here in time, all right?
As you command,
So,
my liege.
oh, hold on. No, I've
We
got no
shall
mercenaries.
prevail
All right.
this eve, sire. As you will, my king.
Ooh,
Okay.
To battle.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. We've been playing some Medieval 2. It's really fun. It's a game where, again, like with Shogun 2, I was playing it and I just kind of got lost in it. You know, lost in the fantasy of playing. Well, thank you very much. That brings us to the end of another episode of Total War 25 Live. We will be back. I actually haven't checked. Is the next one maybe Thrones? I think it might be. So next one might be
I
Thrones.
won't be there. For
You
once.
won't. It will be Jack and Joy, I believe, are our guests. We will announce that. I think next Monday we'll have our stream schedule out, so have a look there. Otherwise, Era's Clash will be next Friday, and we'll have some other bits and pieces. I think me and Steve are going to try like a little thing called History Hangout, where we chat about
nice.
medieval history while I could continue this save. Well, you know, maybe by popular demand, we'll see. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in, and thank you so much, Pat, for coming.
Pleasure, as always.
I feel like we did get lost in the sauce a little bit, but is that the end of your run on 25 Lives? Have you got any more coming out?
I think it is, unless you call me in for some reason.
Well,
but
maybe again by
Always
popular
a pleasure.
demand. We'll see. But thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate you joining us,
Thanks,
and we
everyone.
will see you at the next stream.
Bye bye.